Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna be setting everything up. This stream is gonna be taking place along Discord as well. I want to get the opinions of a lot of people, especially those that have quit BBS, because I know that there's a lot of you that have quit. There's a lot of you that are uninterested in the game to begin with. Yeah, what state BBS is in. I do not think that BBS is any longer sustainable. So I really do want to go over stuff. So give me 1 second, guys. I'm getting everything set up right now. Horrible and slow, vegana. Yeah, so let's see. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna make sure that. Yeah, can you guys hear me alright? Okay, you guys.
Oh yeah, we can hear you.
Alright, good. Alright. Yeah, let's get. Alright. As long as that's working, let's get to go. Hopefully, my grandfather doesn't call me in the middle of me streaming BBS. Alright. So, how you guys doing today, huh? What y'all been working on? You done with Bon Kenny? Sure. I mean, I keep summoning for him. Like, I don't really give a shit about the. I don't really care about Valentine's Day characters. I'm not interested in digital titties. You know what I'm saying? It's not my thing, personally. If it's your thing, good for you. I mean, you do you. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Antonio? How y'all doing? How's everyone doing today? Gameplay should be dropping today in approximately 6 hours. That being said, 6 hours is a good amount of time before now. Can you guys hear me alright? Is the volume too loud? The desktop might be a little loud, I'm not sure. Let me lower it a bit. 6 hours and 30 minutes? Yeah, that sounds about right. Presentation. Now it's fine? Okay, excellent. There we go. There we go. Should pop up. Alright. Let me hit y'all with my LeBron spite. You don't like virtual titties, so you try and smash everyone in Persona. That's a game though. I'm not like that in real life, that's for sure. Alright, so. Let's see, turn your volume down then. My boy Zeno is back. Yes, he's back. For now. Hopefully he's interested in doing YouTube. He had the same problem that I was having, where it's like taking shit way too seriously. Ever since I toned it back, just chilled out a bit, I'm like, I'm pretty good. I'm just like, you know, can't let shit get to you, you know. That's the issue. You let shit get to you, especially when it comes to like views and like money, especially the money. Like once I stop giving a shit about the money, I'm just like, oh, you know what, this isn't that bad. Like doing this is not even a hobby, just doing it for fun. Yeah, what's going on? Onyx, El Tomato, how y'all doing? What's up, Grimjow? Turn your volume down then. Okay. So I'm gonna have people coming into the chat. I wanna see exactly what, for those that are in my Discord, feel free to join general. I'll be pulling people down one by one. I will be requiring the Blessed One's role. If you start shit in the live stream, you will get banned. It's simple. So we'll just do that. Did you make an error with the stream a couple hours ago or you fell asleep? No, actually, I was gonna stream, but bullshit went down. I had to do a bunch of crap that I didn't think that I would have to do. I ended up having to drive about 3.5 hours to a different location and then drive back. So, so as long as the volume's good to go, I want to start pulling people in. Those are in general chat. So let's begin. I'm also a quitter. A lot of people quit, man. A lot of people quit. Everyone fight me in real life. Alright, that's gonna get you a quick timeout. Grimjow, I'm not trying to bring drama into this. That's right, why is it that you can get, when you can spend 8K for Toaster and come out with nothing? Because at the end of the day, it's RNG. You are not guaranteed absolutely anything in this game. Keep that in mind. Let's see, let me pull Onyx down here. Let Let me unmute you. Okay. So you will be under push to talk most likely, right?
Okay.
So what's up, Onyx? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How about you?
I'm alright. So, what are your positions on the game?
Right now, I enjoy it. With all the manga characters coming out, it's something.
It's something?
I don't know how else to explain it besides it's something.
So what do you do in this game right now? What are you doing in this game to have fun? What is fun to you in this game?
Say that again?
What are you doing in this game to have fun?
Co-op, just so I can get characters for Unohana.
Okay. And that's all you're doing?
Right now, yeah.
How far along are you in the points event?
I haven't started it.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah.
Alright, so do you have any overall thoughts on the game? What they can do to fix it? Like, what are your ideas?
Repeat the question?
What are your ideas? Like, do you have any ideas that can make the game better? So that this game doesn't die in about 3 months.
Change the step-ups, because this one was absolute garbage. Like, I remember from last year around New Year's time, they had a 15% chance for a 5-star.
Yep.
And this year they didn't. It's just like, okay.
You mean 6%? Hold up. You're saying 6% isn't good enough for you?
No, it's fine. I got cucked. Not gonna lie, I got fillers.
It's okay. Like 80% of the population got cucked. That's just how it goes.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You have anything else to say, or is that it? I want to try to filter everybody in.
I'm surprised that you pulled me in.
Oh, I said I would.
I know. I'm just surprised because I'm just a lonely little pleb.
It's all good.
Yeah, but it's been good. It's been good talking with you, man.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later, man. See ya.
Later, man.
Anybody else want to join? I want to hear everyone's overall opinions on the game, what they can do to make it better, anything that they really want to, elaborate on. Because there's a lot of stuff. Where's the cuck emote? You have to do blast this one. It's at the bottom. What do you mean? It's still there, Kyle. It's still there. Yoso Hanzo Zukin, how you doing, man? It's not fine. 6% is trash. Yeah, so I'm trying to get everyone else's opinion. Y'all heard my opinion. I have like 20k views on that video. I think for the most part, people heard my opinion on the step-ups and how the game is going. At the 365 days, reset the fodders for orbs. That would be interesting. Kyle, are you on mobile? If you're on mobile, I know that you can't really do emotes, which is it's kind of annoying. Doing these new Breath of Life. Alright, let me see. Alright, Carlos is in. Let me unmute. How you doing, Carlos? You might be under push to talk, by the way.
Yeah, I am.
Right, give me 1 second. I can barely hear you. How are you doing, Carlos?
Good. How about you?
I'm doing alright. So, what are your overall thoughts on the game? Are you tired of it, or like, what's your experience as of right now?
Well, I'm relatively new, but I'm working right now on accessories.
Okay. And are you having fun working on these accessories?
I mean, it's a grind, but I'm fine with it.
Okay. Did you get any of the new banner characters?
Or the manga, yeah.
Okay. As a new player, what do you think they could do in this game to make your experience better?
I guess add a new game mode.
New game mode? I can agree with that. Yeah, as of right now, Droplet Zone is a rehash of Inheritance Zone, just slightly easier for, I guess, newer players to an extent. Yeah. Do you have anything else to say?
No, I'm good.
Alright, man. Yo, Greg, get your ass in here, bro. Alright, I want to boot you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, Carlos. I appreciate it. Let's see. Can we get anybody else? Can we get anybody else? Accessory is a pain when RNG is not in your favor. I absolutely agree. Why is everyone talking like that? Why is everyone talking like what? Like they don't know what's going on. Well, this is random. I didn't really plan this necessarily, nor like I'm just randomly pulling people in. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. How do I get there? I said join fucking general chat. Yo, why people don't listen, man? Get your ass in general chat so I can pull your ass in here, bro. We doing some Keemstar podcast right now. Oh god, did I really just say that? I think I'm gonna go drink a fucking Tide Pod. Give me one sec, Greg. I have to unmute you. There we go. So how you doing, Greg?
Alright, bro. No, I'm good.
Now, a little backstory. Greg is one of those that did get the purchase ban after getting discount orbs the second time. So, not being able to purchase, and you're kind of limited when it comes to orbs, right?
Oh yeah, dude, big time.
So,
I mean, it's pretty much at a point where I just wait for K-Lab.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know, like, the amount of characters they're releasing, I think, is too much at this point. You know, we're getting, 6 characters per month, which is kind of a lot for the amount of orbs they're giving us for free. And, I don't know, it's just not enough. It really isn't.
Yeah, I agree that it's definitely not enough to get a character per banner, which, I mean, I understand that we're not entitled. Like, I know we're not guaranteed to be pulling a banner every now and then and this and that. Greg is low, it's fine. Give me a second. Let me change the audio a bit. Okay, that should raise his volume quite a bit.
Alright, good?
Should be good. You have a lot of background noise though.
Yeah, hold on.
Are you good? Yo, Greg, you there? Now, I'm going to start opening lobby rooms in co-op. If you want to post your room numbers, friend IDs to add each other, feel free to do that as well. I might as well fill out your friends list while you're here. Alright, Greg left the chat. So, anybody else want to join? Feel free to join. I'll be taking people that are in general voice chat and pulling them into... Oh, there we go. There we go. Alright, Cowboy Jr., I see you. I'll pull you in after. Alright, I'm guessing Greg's not. There you go. Alright, so how you doing, Cowboy? How you been, man? You might be under push to talk. Why is it booting people out? Let me see something. What's this? Alright, hello? Yo, Cowboy, you there? Ugh, looks like one of my mods is playing games and shit. I'm about to demod everybody in my fucking Discord. Rolls and Hakai. There we go. Alright, yo, Kaba, how you doing?
What's up?
Yeah, I literally just deleted the fucking mod role and the admin role, so GG. I'll fix that later. Anyways, moving on. So, how are you doing, Cowboy?
Good. It's just the grind.
Yeah, the grind, right?
Yeah.
So what are your overall thoughts on the game as of right now? Is it stale? Is it good for you? How's it going for you in particular?
It could do better based on like the rates on banners.
Mm-hmm. And have you, how many orbs are you pay to play?
A little bit, not a lot.
Okay, so what, the beginner's pack, I'm saying? Right, like, I'm assuming?
Around that, yeah.
Maybe some character packs. Okay, so, what would you like to see as a pay-to-play player?
What I'd like to say is like, you know the million download where they give you like free orbs for that?
Mm-hmm.
But like they should add like around like 250 orbs to make it more for those players who don't actually pay for the game.
You mean like five? Hold up. You're saying that 5 singles at a 3% rate isn't good enough?
It could be, yeah, kind of. It's still good. It's just that, and like they should add like 250 orbs when like the millions, like you know the 29 million downloads and everything like that. They should add like around 250 orbs, like to give out to players.
Yeah, I'm still banning people if you want to start shit. Yeah, feel free. Feel free to start shit because there's no mods. I will literally ban you, no warning. I'm not a mod, dude. I will literally ban you, no questions asked. It's my server, get the fuck out. Simple. Alright, moving on. So, yeah, I completely agree. Right now, I think that the game is incredibly stale. Everything that they're doing is a rehash of whatever's already been going on. And I wish that it was different, you know what I'm saying? I wish that they would get it through their thick fucking head that just because you're satisfying your own wallets with the whales, because the whales are going to pay for the game no matter what. The whales are sustaining the game to begin with. But they're not going to see, like, in my opinion, they're not going to see the effects of them cucking their entire player base. For the most part, like, I know that there are a lot of people that did get good stuff, but for the most part, a lot of people did get cucked. Like, I've never seen this many people completely get destroyed. I haven't seen this many people get, I haven't seen this many people quit in such a short span of time. And for the most part, they're free to play players, they're pay to play players. It's a lot of people.
Yeah, like during that Toshiro banner, I tried to pull for it. I only got Hollywood, and I already had her for a while.
Yeah, I can see that. But so let me see. Are you excited for these Valentine's Day characters, or like what else is your opinion on this game? I want to see the opinions of everybody in here. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So far, yeah, I think K-Lab's releasing like so many characters to the point where like it's like really hard. So like it's to the point where you have to buy orbs just to pull for characters now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with them releasing new characters. I'm not fine with them over flooding and saturating this market of characters by making characters completely irrelevant.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying that like all the characters are being made irrelevant, especially the characters with Frenzy, but my issue is when it comes down to inheritance mode, they're consistently making inheritance mode a lot harder, and as such, you kind of need these new characters, these new broken characters to compete. And sure, you can argue that if you have the accessories and stuff, you don't really need to worry about that too much. Unfortunately, a lot of people I know don't have like anywhere near the accessories that I have. Like, I don't think any other even YouTuber has the accessories that I have, unless like it's team main. But I don't have like a billionaire bankrolling my account. You know, I don't have a sugar daddy. So until then, I'm still gonna be. Well, I guess not. Even after that, I'm still gonna say, this game is not worth spending money on at the moment. You can.
It isn't.
Yeah, the mentality of a lot of people is you need to get at least one of every banner, and the way that they're releasing all these banners, I don't think that's even really possible. So, do you have anything else to say? I want to bring more people in. There's like 2 other people in here.
Nah, yeah, just bring more other people in.
All right, man. Thank you for talking, bro. I appreciate it.
Bye.
Alright, see ya. Now, let me bring in Akito. Let me unmute you really quickly. How you doing, Akito?
Good.
Good. So, what's your overall thoughts on the game as of right now? Like, what would you like to see in this game?
Honestly, the game,
Mm-hmm.
it's really gotten shitty so far because I've restarted my account because I couldn't grind out any orbs, and I grinded out most of story mode to pull for like these manga characters, and I have a 5 out of 5 Kensei now,
Jesus
and
Christ.
I'm so pissed. Like this game, man, I have words
Now,
to say, but you know.
now you said that you restarted your account. How old was your account prior to this?
Remember when the first Ulquiorra, like the Resurrection Ulquiorra banner came out?
No, because I wasn't
first
playing
one?
then, but I do know how long ago. Damn, that's an old ass account.
Yeah, that's when it came out, and I restarted it when Retsu came out, and now I tried pulling for Toshiro, and I got like every other character other than Toshiro and Shunsugan. Like it was just a roller coaster of emotion.
Yeah, believe me, I've been there. I did that with Kenny. Like, believe me, I've been there. Yeah. Kissing the fucking llama is saying 2 multis for $80 sounds great. I can get golden showers cheaper on the street. My dude, for $80 you can get Donald Trump to piss on you, and that's probably worth more than the 585 orbs that they'll give you.
The thing that pisses me off the most on this these banners right now for the first manga batch is the fillers. So shit. The fillers are so bad, man. Like, I don't give a shit for Green Yamamoto. I don't give a shit for Rangiku. I don't care for those characters. You know, at least if you're gonna put fillers in, put fillers that people will want to pull on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can totally agree with that. Let me see something. Alright, let me pull somebody else in here and see what their overall thoughts are. I see Dark Master, Senbon Sakura waiting. Hold up, let me move that. You got anything else to say, Akito?
No, other than that, that's all, man.
Alright, man, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Good luck on Toshi.
Peace.
Alright, there we go. Let me unmute you really quickly. How you doing, Senbon Sakura? What's up, man?
Oh, what's up, Spite?
So how are you doing? What are your overall thoughts on the game?
I think that right now, personally, for me, the game is pretty great because I just started out.
Okay, excellent.
But I can see other people, you know, older accounts that get cucked especially the one thing I can't stand is the step up song.
Yes.
Like, I believe, in my opinion, they couldn't get away with it because I saw last year they had the same step up song.
Oh man, it's the same stuff as like the 6 months prior with the same character filler. Like it's overall just ridiculous. And honestly, I don't excuse them for that. I saw a lot of people like my rant video was pretty much like all the other BBS YouTubers were very passive when it came to their discontent over the fillers and stuff like that. And I'm just like no. If you don't voice your opinion out there, it's not gonna be heard. So I'm just like, you know what? I'll exaggerate a little bit. It is what it is. I don't really particularly care. At the end of the day, K-Lab doesn't pay me. They don't buy my they don't sponsor anybody in here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And even when it came, hold on. And my issue, like another issue, is they had a contest to bring people out to Japan, and like they could have brought any one of the YouTubers. They did, like I didn't even make one because I'm like they're not gonna pick us. They want the little people just so that there's no controversy. Yeah. But they could have picked another YouTuber. Shit, they could have brought like 2 games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they are the biggest YouTubers, and Cowboy like pretty much only did BBS, so I don't see why they couldn't have just brought Cowboy, if anything.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So what are your other thoughts you were trying to say?
The another thing is they keep rehashing the same characters for what's it called? What's it called? The Christmas characters, the Halloween characters, the seasonal characters. They keep rehashing the same characters, like the Yoruichi. We just had a Halloween Yoruichi. They should have been like a Mila Rose or something.
I understand why they're remaking characters. Like there are a lot of characters. Like at the end of the day, they are a business and they do want money. I just don't like how they're going with the cuckery and whatnot.
I mean, I know that it's a popularity contest, but at the end of the day, some 4 stars still don't have 5-star versions. You know, it's kind of gives something new. You know, instead of
Hmm.
the same old characters. Like someone brought up, I think in Cowboy stream, there's not a 5-star Jackie.
Hmm.
Though it would have really been like a breath of fresh air to have a new 5-star to work on.
Yeah, but if they bring Jackie as a seasonal character, I feel like I don't think it would sell anywhere near as much as Yoruichi. I don't think any of the characters would sell as much as Halibel for sure. And
Yeah,
it's
that's
been
true.
a long time since we've gotten a seasonal Halibel. So I understand, you know what I'm saying? But I do agree with the Yoruichi. It's been only about 3 or 4 months since Halloween Yoruichi. Before that, it was 3 or 4 months before Power Battle Armor Yoruichi. So I can see your point of view. Do you have any closing arguments or closing statements?
Closing arguments are they got to work. They have to find out what fillers people want the most and try and round that out better
Yeah,
for a double chance.
I completely agree with that. But I'll leave it at that. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for joining, man. I appreciate it.
No problem, man.
Let's get Greg in here. I'll get Kyle in here after. It's been a while since I talked to Kyle. All right, yo, Greg, what you doing? What's up, man?
Hey, what's up?
You got your shit working?
Yeah, it's much better now.
Okay. So I know that you've gone like you want to tell your story of BBS right now, like over the last just 3 months.
Yeah, I mean, alright, so where it all started really was from movie Ichigo.
Yeah.
I spent like I don't know, like 5K, and I got literally 5 Ikakus in a row.
And that's just from the each movie Ichigo banner itself, right?
Yeah, like you know what I mean? Like you just the getting duplicates isn't really rewarding. There's no incentive to even like go for dupes. You know what I mean? When you get a dupe, it's kind of like whatever. And I feel like they need to really focus on, hey, you got a dupe, let me give you this, or let me give you that. You know what I mean? But no, we don't get anything. You got the character you don't want, and you got some XP crystals, like big shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Are you saying that my 5 out of 5 Ikaku is worthless?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, okay. It's good to know.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
Yeah, and your 10 out of 5 Yumichika is pretty worthless too.
Wait, hold up. Are you talking about my 10 out of 5 Yumichika or my 10 out of 5 Tsukishima? Because they're very similar, but they're both 10 out of 5.
I mean, to be honest, I'm kind of go with Tsukishima.
Okay.
But then, because Yumichika is like really OP, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, because, K-Lab loves to, keep their characters relevant, you know what I mean?
Absolutely, yeah. I completely agree. Like, there's always a reason to work on several of the characters. It's unbelievable.
Oh yeah, when new characters come out, they stay relevant. They stay relevant.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
But you got anything else to say?
But no, man. It's just I feel like their focus is so much on characters, other than besides just game modes they need to add. Everything inheritance mode is a game mode, yeah, but it's for your characters. Again, it's to improve your characters. They need to add something like for example, like one big boss, like a big boss, and then like us four like attack him. That's an example. You know what I mean? They need to add like varieties instead of just, hey, here's some new characters. Hey, here's some more new characters. It's like, all right, we're using the same new characters, but the same raids and the same inheritance zones we've been doing for over and over.
Yeah, and how long has the inheritance zone been out? What, about 8-9 months?
Probably about.
Yeah,
actually.
and they've rebalanced inheritance zone quite a lot, to be honest. Like I was saying in my I don't even think I released that video yet. In one of my videos, I'm gonna be saying how they've changed the way that the little fidget spinner works. The little enemy with the very fast activation time to confuse you, right?
Yeah.
And they nerfed that one into the ground. He almost never does his skill, like, because you pretty much kill him fast enough. But the freeze enemy is still very annoying, and those that know what I'm talking about the freeze, you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, there's one. Yeah. There are two enemies that freeze. One in particular is a piece of shit, but like I understand why it's like that, so I'm not hating on that. But you have any closing thoughts?
Yeah, my closing thought would be if Caleb is even like listening to any of us, is basically that to make the game last, it's not just about characters. Mm-hmm. That's literally it. It's not all about characters. It's what you can do with them.
Yeah, And how many Yachirus did you get?
5.
And how many Unohana Yachirus did you get?
0.
And pennies?
Yeah, that answers your questions.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. That's what happens.
Yeah, man. But thank you for joining me, dude. I appreciate it.
Of course.
All right, man. Let me bring in Kyle. Let me see what's up with Kyle. Yeah, what's up, Kyle? How you doing? Let me unmute you real quick. There you go. How you
Hey,
doing?
can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you just fine. What's up? Damn,
Okay,
your
let
mic
me
is
mute
nice
your
as
stream real
fuck.
quick. All right.
Your mic
Hey,
is
what's up?
fucking... What kind of mic do you have?
I got the Yeti.
Really? Oh shit,
Yeah.
I have the Yeti too. I guess maybe I just can't hear myself, that's why. So how you been, dude?
Been okay. I've been keeping busy. Today's my sister's birthday, so we celebrated that. It was pretty fun.
Oh good, happy birthday to her, man. So what are your overall thoughts on the game?
I mean, I understand why people aren't happy. Certain things sucked, especially the last wave of 1,000 Year Blood War characters being part of like a step ups with all those other characters in there. That was horrible.
Yeah, along with the 6% rates, I think that's what... I think that the 6% rates is what made it the worst. Because you had 12 characters overall, and then only 4 of them are usable, arguably. Like, Grimmjow is still good, and I guess Little Girl Yachiru, so 5 playable characters. Let me not downplay Power Yachiru. She's okay. She's not bad, she's just gonna be outdated in the next, like, 2 months, right? Something like that?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And you didn't start at the 6% rates. You started at 3, and then you had to pay your way into it. I mean, they were reduced rates, but you still had to go up to that.
Yeah. The only reason that I never really bring that up is because they did give us enough orbs in terms of events and stuff like that to really make up for that part. At the end of the day, it was a free multi, and then it's a discount multi, but at the same time, it's still... What was it? It was 150 orbs, so like 6 singles, 3% rate.
Yep, that's how it was.
So-
and then I think on the 3rd step is when it jumped up to... Wait, no, was it the 3rd or 4th? I can't remember.
4th
but
step.
either-
This is the 4th step.
jumped up to 6, yeah.
And even then, you were guaranteed... How much was it for a guaranteed... For a guaranteed 5-star, out of the 12 characters, not a banner character, it's not a guaranteed banner character, this is not Naruto Blazing, they are not that generous. It's 150 orbs, and then it's 200 orbs, was it, for step 2? No, for step 3? Or was it 250?
I want to say that it was the full price and still 3%, but I could be wrong. I'd have to look it up again.
Yeah, I remember that it was...
Research, I didn't know it was coming on.
Yeah, I want to say that it was about 1,150 orbs just for the guaranteed 6-star. I mean, guaranteed 5-star. And even then, you weren't guaranteed like a new character. Shit, you could have gotten Power Rukia, and honestly, Power Rukia is a link at this point. Like, there's no amount of bullshit's gonna sell me on like Power Rukia, you know?
One thing I do have to say, like, to play devil's advocate, I can't complain too much because the game gives you tons of orbs. The rates are shit, and there's usually tons of filler, but K-Lab gives tons of orbs. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we got that going.
I can agree with that. But for me personally, even getting new characters doesn't really bring life into the game. It's fake life. It's like fucking Harry Potter giving him a cookie every now and then just to keep him happy from like killing himself because he lives under the fucking stairs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, it's like an MMO. I mean, it's always trying to expand as many players you can play concurrently, as well as squeeze as much money from them as you can. So if you're upset, I mean, use the support function and tell K-Lab you're upset. If you quit, tell them why you're quitting, and that tells them more. And also, like, if you pay to play, speak with your wallet. I mean, they know, they keep records of who spends on what. If you send them like through the support function in game and tell them why you're quitting, and they see, oh crap, this guy spent, like, if I quit tomorrow, you know, I've spent, God, I haven't added up in a long time, but I've spent over 1,000 games over the course of 2 years. So,
oh,
I mean,
I know.
Well, they won't be able to track some of that spending. I'll just put it that way.
Yeah.
Out of the legit spending I've done, it's probably been, you know, close to 500. And they could see that. They're like, oh, wow, this guy might not be like a blue whale, but he's at least a beluga whale or a dolphin.
Yeah, exactly. I completely agree with that. Do you have any, like, what are your suggestions on the game that they could do to make this better?
I don't know. Keep the constant updates. Keep listening to your fans and players. But, like, once again, they're a Japanese gaming company that specializes in gambling and getting money. They can't listen too much. You know, it's kind of like a carrot on a stick method. You gotta keep on.
I think you're, because you're saying listening. I want them to listen. They don't have to act on everything, but I want them to take into account everything that we say, to an extent. Like there's a lot of fucking bullshit. Like the Byakuya petition, for example, or the Step Up petition that didn't even fucking make it to page 2 of Reddit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they are trying new things. Like, I always agreed. Like on the Discord, I was really vocal about, hey, this petition is gonna go nowhere. They're not gonna change an existing character, especially because it's a gambling thing. You know, people might have passed on Byakuya because they saw he was so shit. And if they made him good, the people that passed on it would be like, what the hell? I would have spent, you know?
Exactly.
So
I agree.
They can't do that. They have been doing some good stuff. Like they keep on trying experimenting with new methods, new modes, changing up PvP. The ticket update was amazing. I love that. It saved me so much time, and you know they're doing just enough to keep me, and that's pretty much where they want to be.
I don't think that this guild function is going to really change too much. I'm more interested in how well that's going to function. My concerns are in the chat function. What are your thoughts on the guild chat?
I mean, the guild chat is going to be okay. The only thing is, like, they haven't really told us much. Like, if it's like Captain Tsubasa Dream Team, which I've been playing with Viper a little bit, like, they have something called a club, and you join a club, and as you build up the levels of the club, you can have more members join. Like, you know, you start off with this, like, I don't know, like 15 or 20, and then next thing you know, you can have 30 people in the club, and I don't know, our club isn't very big, but you grow more and more members, and you get more bonuses to, like, stats and things like that, well, by donating to them.
Yeah, my guess is that they're going to have that for PBS. Like, I honestly think that it's going to be a very close to cut and paste job for the club. Like, I haven't really spoken on guilds because I'd rather keep that in the dark for the most part. I don't want... Like, I already know that people are going to be taking Blessed Ones. I already know that people are going to... I'm completely expecting people to take Blessed Ones, like, day one. Like, I personally don't even care. They can have that. Same thing with Squad 6. I know the Retro's even said, he's like, take Squad 6. We don't want it. We'll take TFN. We'll take something else.
We'll take TFN, yeah.
Yeah, no, Retro literally said that. He's like, we'll take TFN. I'm just like, yo, this nigga Retro is so funny, dude. But,
I didn't see that because Leon's a little cuck and banned me.
Oh my god. No, he said that in voice chat to Negro. Okay. It was great. It was great. But you got anything else to say? I want to start pulling more people in.
No, I mean, they've done enough to keep me playing, and, you know, like I said, I'm enough of a whale that, you know, a new Yoruichi comes out, I'm going to spend money to get her.
Yeah, I know. And I know you spend a lot of money when it comes to Yoruichi in general.
Well, so they got me. I mean, at one point, like, I'll eventually look and like, man, wasted my money and my money.
Yeah.
I'm not at that point right now.
I saw Summoner's War. Summoner's War, I checked my Google payments for the, like when I played Summoner's War in Dokkan with, like, non-discounted currency, it came out to a total of about $5,400. It's pretty, fucking insane.
I'll have a come to Jesus moment at some point, but, like, it hasn't happened yet, and I'll probably be like T-Main and keep on coming back.
Yeah. Well, you know T-Main is someone that buys his orbs, right?
I had heard rumors about that, but I didn't know if it was true or not.
Yeah, one of his Espada members literally told me that he has like a baby daddy that actually does all that shit for him, and that's why he like you know, let me not do exposed videos on fucking on my live stream. I'll say that for another time. But thanks for joining, dude. I appreciate it.
No, good talking to you again.
All right, man. See ya.
Bye.
Let me get Harley's in here and see what's up with Harley's. How you doing, Harley's? What's up? Oh, you're muted. You're actually like muting yourself. Okay. Say goodbye, my nigga. Let me do fucking. Oh, did he unmuted himself? Hold on, I'll have to unmute you again. Hello? You there?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Nothing much. Just a little bit bored with the game at the moment.
Yeah,
context.
So yeah, exactly. Context. Let's start with context. So, are you a free-to-play player? Long-time player?
Yep.
Well, what are you?
Long-time free-to-play, 2-year account.
Okay.
On the global, obviously. They have been releasing too many new characters, I think. Way too many.
No,
do you
think that... No, I'm sorry, I'm trying to move this along now. Do you think that it's a bad thing that they're releasing too many characters, or do you think it's a bad thing that they're releasing too many characters and you are unable to get them all? Or one of each banner?
The issue, it just comes down to the power creep and that new characters completely outclass old ones so terribly quickly, it seems.
Yeah, I can see that.
And they also seem to just be the same copy and paste things sometimes, like full screen attack, vortex, moving vortex, that type of stuff.
Yeah, but full screen attacks are the meta now. Like if you don't
course.
if you don't have frenzy and you don't have a full screen attack, you're literally not desired. The fact of the matter is you're not really necessary at all either. You know.
Yeah.
And it's sad because whenever I see a new character come out, my first thought process is, does it have frenzy? Yes, no. If it doesn't have frenzy, does it have flurry? Yes, no. If it doesn't have flurry, now does it have a full screen strong attack? How fast is this strong attack? How decent will this be in PvP? What are the killer advantages? What is this? I analyze like as much as I can in the character before even seeing the gameplay. You know?
Yeah.
And I think that's a big issue with the game. It's no longer what I'm noticing, especially in my mentality, like as a person who has a lot of these characters. I don't know if I even want to pull for most of these characters because half of these characters are going to be dead in about 2 to 3 months.
Yeah, like I invested a whole bunch of link slot potions into Christmas Rukia. Of course, I enjoy her gameplay and stuff like that, but it will suck when she's finally outclassed, and it's just like, well, what do I do now?
Well, I do believe that if you put link slots potions in a character, it definitely will enhance that character for a long time to come. Like, that Rukia is going to be a lot stronger than most of these mind units for at least 4 to 5 months, even after the fact.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I have my Fullbring Ichigo. My Fullbring Ichigo is relatively outdated in comparison to a lot of these newer units, but with the link slot potions, he still deals hell of a lot more damage than anyone else. Like, he definitely deals more damage than my Lost Agent Soifon, deals more damage than my Manga Byakuya, even though Manga Byakuya is supposed to be this 1,000-year Blood War character.
Yeah, I was actually coming in here to ask a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
A couple of months back, there was something about remaking strong attacks in the news or something like that. I haven't seen anything about that, like, forever.
Okay, well, they weren't remaking strong attacks, they were rebalancing strong attacks. They're changing the magnifications of these characters. So they're not changing the stats, they're not changing the animations, they're not changing the speed. They are simply just, they changed the AI a bit, and they also changed the magnification. So a lot of these characters got like a mag buff, like an innate magnifier buff. So you're not going to see it straight up if you're looking for it on paper, but you'll see it when you're actually using the character.
Okay, that would be my bad. I got a little bit too excited when I saw that. I was really hoping Mind Eisen would come back into...
Oh, Mind Eisen?
Oh, heck yeah. Used my, like, third 5-star, I think. Held up forever.
Yeah, I see. But, do you have... Let me see. What are your thoughts on the step-ups? Like, did you pull anything?
I did. I was fortunate to get Yachiru right off the bat. Black
Which
one, obviously.
Okay. Yeah. Always have to ask which one, because... it brings a lot of confusion to begin with. All right. So that's good.
And I basically saved after that. I think I only spent like 750 orbs on that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I blasted everything on Lisa, and yeah, I got everything but Lisa.
Oh, damn.
So that was my bad, though. I should have controlled myself.
Believe me, I know all about not controlling. I'm like the last one to talk about when it comes to control.
Yeah, true.
But
you Machikas.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, not even that. Just in general. Do you have any ideas that they could do to make this game better aside from like not releasing characters so close to each other?
Okay, so I had this idea a while back. Like, I want real-time PvP in some way, because I was thinking something cool would be like you have a team of like 13 captains or something like that, and a team of like the Espadas or something like that. And these are all real people, and like have some type of all-out fight. I don't know how that would really work though, considering just the full screen spam everywhere.
I was just about to say
it would be bad, but that would be amazing if they can make something cool like that work.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm like if they do real-time PvP, what's stopping me from using Toshiro and immediately starting with my third strong attack, or like starting with Unohana, immediately start with her third strong attack, and with her flurries just GG. And being able to control your heal as well is kind of broken, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of like gameplay stuff would have to be disabled, like team heal. That would just, oh my gosh, no, that shouldn't be a thing in that.
Yeah.
Honestly, just PvP would have to be changed entirely, like character gameplay. So that's probably way out there, considering
Yeah,
how K-Lab is.
Considering how K-Lab is, how are they?
I mean, they need to add some new stuff. They really do.
Yeah. We'll see though. I mean, they listen to their consumer base like very well. Like for example, they made the fillers for this like completely the same as last year's fillers, since apparently we said that last year's fillers were amazing, right?
Oh yeah, awesome.
But thank you for joining me, dude. I appreciate it.
Yep.
I'll bring Vince in here. Vince is the next one online. Alright, give me 1 second, Vince. Let me unmute you really quick. Alright, so what's up, Vince? How you doing? Oh, you're muted. Okay. GG. Let's see. Let's get Tigger in here. Alright, Tigger, you are muting yourself, so you have to unmute yourself.
Oh, cool, yeah.
So what's up,
Can you hear me?
yeah, what's up, Tigger? How you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm good, you?
Good. So, what's your background in this game?
So basically, I started a while back, like probably around when Global first released.
Damn.
And then I quit because it just got a bit stale. And then I came back a few months ago, had orbs. It was fun for a while. Saved up like 8k, dropped it on the Unohana. Some like was bought as well. And then obviously, I did get Kenpachi and Grimjar on the free, and then I didn't get Unohana, and then that's where the mistake happened.
The mistake? What's the mistake?
Dropping 8,000 orbs instead of waiting for the singles, which was a mistake. But
yeah,
even then, I just feel like a certain amount of orbs should be spent until someone just gets a character automatically. I don't think that makes any sense at all.
Yeah, so you mean like the Naruto?
Yeah, exactly.
I like how the people are saying you should talk to people who quit the game sometime, and I'm like anyone can join. If you quit the game, I literally said you're more than welcome to join the chat. Want to hear from I want to hear from everyone from people that quit. It's just people that quit aren't gonna watch a live stream about BBS. Like it is what it is.
Yeah, like I quit, but I log in for the daily, but I just don't play anymore. The way I see it is that if a character can be made that completely makes any other character irrelevant, almost irrelevant, then it's like, what is the real point in the future if you don't get the next relevant character?
I know. Yeah, I completely agree with that. My issue with this game is, I mean, I don't have to repeat myself over and over again. If you've been watching the live stream, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. But I think a solution would be to update stats of old characters to an extent, and then what you look forward to for the new characters is basically just the skills rather than the OP stats.
Yes, I would love to see a rebalance of older characters, just to not even make them completely relevant, just make them usable. If you're gonna be throwing out these characters, hold on. Yeah. What I'm trying to say is, what I hate seeing is that they keep throwing at us these absolute garbage characters. For example, they re-released Shuhei, they re-released Tech Yamamoto, and these characters are absolutely unusable. No one's gonna want to actually even play with these characters to begin with.
Yeah, I know.
And I don't see why they keep throwing this absolute diarrhea flow at us and then expect us to be fucking opening our mouths trying to inhale this shit that they drop on us.
I know, it's like, I have a 2 on Yamamoto and he's just there to look nice. That's it.
No.
And that was back when he was like overpowered, like it was him and Kendo. And now it's just like, he's just there.
Like him and Kendo, oh no. That's way back. That's before my time, dude.
Oh man.
Yeah, like I started when Tobi Ume came out. Fucking hell.
Ah, yeah. But the guys previously the idea about PvP, it could work if there was like a buff for like a huge health buff so that people don't get one-shotted. If you know what I'm trying to say. So like all the stats scale up just for that real-time PvP so people don't get one-shotted, and then it's like it actually lasts a while rather than one skill and it's all over. Like,
but if people don't get one-shotted, then you'll have an entire. It's already a DR meta. Like the meta has absolutely shifted to DR. So making it impossible to one-shot people is just gonna make it easier for a character like Unohana Yachiru to completely dominate the entire scene. Just put a Hojiku-san on your team, and she literally will be unkillable.
Oh, that's true. And you get a lot of like spamming of flash steps as well. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, but I guess this is the state of the game. Do you have any closing arguments, closing thoughts? Like, what do you think they could do to make the game better? For you, personally.
For me personally, it would be to just, like I said, not a huge revamp from stats. Just keep every character relevant so people can actually use their favorite characters. And then when it comes to new characters, I feel like the idea you said before, instead of a 3-person banner, like a 2-person banner or something like that, just so people actually have a fighting chance of actually pulling characters. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, even Rawad in one of his videos said that this game is just not worth spending money on at the moment. It's just not.
I spent like £250 in the span of one day, just because I was like, I spent this much orbs, I might as well carry on, or else it's a waste of all the money I've already spent. Do you know what I mean? That kind of mentality, which is actually quite scary.
I had that mentality, believe me.
But at the same time, would you rather spend 100% spend $400 knowing you're gonna get your character, or spend 200 and then stop?
I spent 700 and then stopped.
Do you know what I mean though? It's like, it just feels like, if I spent 800 would I have got the character, then would it still be worth it?
No. That's why I stopped. That's why I stopped. No, I'm like, nah. Like, honestly, at 400 it wasn't worth it. I just kept going because I'm a fucking moron. But
because you spent all that already as well, though.
It is what it is. That was like more than a month. That's like almost a month of YouTube. December was surprisingly good. Right now it's like garbage, but I don't really give a shit. I stopped giving a fuck about the money. It's just funny to me now. But thank you for joining me, dude. I appreciate it.
Cheers, man. Thanks for having me.
Alright, no problem, dude. Let me grab, let me see. Alright, Vincent, you there? Well, Vince, you there? Why is this motherfucker leaving me every time I drag this bitch in? Alright, anybody else want to join? Anybody have something to say? Our soul trade reducing. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. I haven't spent a single cent and I managed to pull all 1,000 your blood war. Well, aren't you a pretty cookie? Let me see. Where are you? Not all at once, by the way. Okay. Well, no one cares about pink haired. Yeah, true. The moment main characters are completely done, that's it. There's nothing more they can do. Of course they can do. K-Lab can absolutely remake these characters, and they have the license to actually use these characters to begin with. So they can absolutely just make as many rehashed characters. They can honestly, they have the right. If they have the rights to make the 1,000-year Blood War character, they most likely have the rights to remake them if they really, really wanted to. You know what I'm saying? I want a Chad, but only one Chad. But only one Chad. Oh, okay. So many other characters they could do, even from turning back the pendulum. I mean, they could also do the filler crap. I mean, I don't think many people are going to actually want to spend money for Bounce, but I mean, they could release them. Maybe they can actually let me keep my orbs for a couple weeks. Now, so let me bring Flip in here. Give me one sec, Flip. Let me unmute you real quick. Hello?
Yo.
Yo, what's up, Flip? How you doing, man?
Good. Just got off work and shit.
Yeah. So, you're paying attention to the stream, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you have a lot of background noise, by the way.
Yeah. Like almost to what, 500 days.
Damn.
Probably spend like what, 60 a week on the
Okay.
game. So I average like 240.
You spend 60 a week on the game?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you have a lot of background noise, by the way. A lot. Like, I can hear myself.
Hold on. Let me just turn it down. How about now?
Yeah, it should be alright now. Okay.
Alright.
So, you spend 60 a week on the game, you think it's worth it?
Yeah, like, well, I do PvP a lot. I love doing PvP. People's like, oh, it's, you know, it's...
A waste or whatever. Yeah,
you know?
but... Yeah, you're a head captain too, right?
Yeah. So that's fun for me, going, you know, doing PvP, testing out, like, best builds and stuff like that. Yeah, people say, oh, why you spend the game? But, like, for me, that's
where you find your enjoyment in the game.
Yeah. I know it's a mobile game, should not spend that much money on it, but
it's your money.
For a few hours, so it's like a small getaway.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I completely agree.
Yeah, I pulled on every banner.
Mm-hmm.
Got, what,
I'm assuming you have Unohana?
Yeah, only I'm 6 out of 7.
Yes. Now,
Ryachu is the only one that
that's
I
fine.
didn't get.
You don't need her. Now, as a person in head captain, you need Unohana, right?
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
she's like necessary now, right?
There's a couple players who's running full sad, but Unohana just destroys them instantly.
Yeah.
Like it's even though Unohana is DR, my Unohana is 2 DRs and an ad build. Like she just eats him for breakfast.
You have gold or no?
No gold. Just
Oh, damn.
all 30 attack. Yeah,
30
all
attack?
slots. Yeah, all 30 attack, link slots, and but yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And, yeah, I'm using Shunsui in the team.
Oh,
It's
damn.
just weird. Yeah, people will say, "Oh, yeah, why are you using Shunsui?" Shunsui wreck on PvP, especially if he's on the sideline and they have a Toshiro
Yeah.
in the middle.
Who's your
Toshiro
third?
melts. Huh? My third is Banken.
Bunker. Oh, of course. Oh, man. Unohana Banken Shansui special combo. I like that.
Yeah, it's even though Banken is full screen, it's not really a full screen. If they have a Unohana on the middle, he can clip her
Enough for your Unohana to finish it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. No, I was wondering why you were running attack. That makes sense. With like 2 sad units, then like even with just DR, she should survive long enough to use her special. Like to use her team heal, and then she'll clear house by herself after everyone, assuming everyone even like dies, because you should clip quite a lot too, right?
Oh yeah, like.
Do you have any gold accessories for your team?
Not for my team. I only pulled two gold. I did what, 1,800 tickets.
Damn, it's not bad.
Yeah.
To be honest, that's actually not bad at all.
That's still a lot of grinding.
Oh, I never said it wasn't, but it's still a good amount considering. Like I've done well over 2,800 tickets with no gold, like, and that's with like about. Oh, go ahead.
I only pulled a red and a mine copy. What? Hey, it's from what? Free grinding, so.
Yeah, and you have Sajin and you have Natora, I'm assuming.
That's all for me to spend.
Yeah. Alright, so, do you have any suggestions for the game?
Well, like, the game, it's a little dull. You know, yeah, farming pots is tedious.
Really? You don't say? You don't have fun?
Yeah. But, like, if you get a full team from Discord, you should have no problem. Like, me, Odd, and a couple, we grouped up for like 5 hours. Straight grinding pots. Yeah, the modded, whatever it is, it kind of like makes it easier. But for me, if you're gonna do the modded run, don't even do it. You know, it's like, for me, like, there's not a sense of accomplishment. Maxing out the link slot because oh yeah, I just cheated. I just did 200 runs in an hour. That's not, for me, that's not fun. That's not fun because you just like, okay, what am I gonna do? You're supposed to be playing the game if you're trying to get away from reality for a few hours.
That's fair.
I'd rather just grind. Like you solo now, you can auto pretty much everything now.
But you're telling me that you don't have the time of your life when you're farming potions?
Huh?
You're telling me that you don't have the time of your life whenever you're farming potions?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's a it's a reasonable amount of time, right? Like, it's only 2250 potions. That doesn't take long. Maybe like 2 hours, you finish the character, right?
No. Like, I farmed for like 3 months straight. Like, not like I pulled broken. Did not put link slots on it. Then manga characters. I farmed for 3 months straight, just straight up farming. Like, farm my ass off. I did. One day I took off work. I did 16 hours worth of IZ one day. I did it overnight, and I was dead tired by the end. It's like, oh my god, I should not do this. They need the swing side.
Oh my god, yeah, no. Yeah, I've come close to quitting, and that was even when like modding was like the thing back then. Like I didn't even want to play the game anymore. It just wasn't. Yeah, it just wasn't fun anymore. Like the entire game wasn't fun.
I did quit for 3 months. Like, I
Mhm.
started when the game came out. I think I came back when Tag Team Rukia came. Like I think I quit for like 4 months.
Damn, Tag Team
When
Rukia.
came in.
It's a long
When
fucking
Six
time ago.
Stars- Yeah, when 6 stars came in, I was like, what the hell is 6 star? And I was like, my used character was Tech Oryu.
Mhm.
It was like, and this dude is not doing nothing. On
Alright,
this,
so
like,
do you have any
boss stuff.
do you have any closing arguments? Like any closing statements that you want to say? 'Cause I got a lot.
Well,
There's a lot
the
of
way
people
I
now.
see it, like, Caleb needs to revamp the co-op system,
Mhm.
make it more enticing for people to play, co-op. I know the guild system we don't know yet, but eventually we're gonna have a guild to guild.
Mhm.
Might entice more players to come back and play, but fillers for step ups should be just completely trashed.
Yeah, I agree.
Make it,
They should be usable.
Yeah.
There's plenty of garbage characters that they could have put in there that are at least usable. They could have put Wonder Weiss in there. They could have put Salaporo in there. They could have put
yeah, or like add the fillers from at least like 3-month-old characters, which is still usable. Make it the 3-month-old characters as a filler, not the 2-year-old character that nobody's gonna use, not even for a Link.
Mhm.
A Shunsui or Shuhei. Well, okay, who's gonna use a Shuhei? Yamamoto.
Mhm.
Tag Team Rangiku, okay. Sour, of course, but the fillers like from like the JP step ups is the same filler as the global step ups.
Mhm.
Come on. But yeah, that's my closing argument. Just make the characters from filler characters
usable.
usable.
Just make the fucking fillers actually usable. I'm getting tired of like seeing Yumi Chika and Ikaku and Shuhei and Tech Yamamoto and put fucking Red Kenny in the goddamn filler. This nigga's like 18 years old, dude.
I know. I don't even have Kendo Kenpachi. I would love to have Kendo.
Oh my god, I remember when I pulled Kendo, man. I was screaming at the top of my lungs back when I pulled him. But thank you for joining me, dude. I appreciate it.
Alright, see you, buddy.
That's it. Now let me grab, who was next on the list? I'm pretty sure it was Serenity. Alright, let me see. There we go. Let me unmute you, Serenity. Give me a sec. Nah, what's up, Serenity? How you doing? Oh, you're muted. God damn it. Let me bring some...
sorry,
there we go.
sorry.
Yeah, if people are deafened, I'm not gonna bring them in just because it's like... They can't even hear even if I pull them in. Yeah, so what are your thoughts on the game, Serenity? What's your background?
I mean, I've been playing this for a while now. I've been playing this game quite over 2 years when I first started. But I can never stick with this game because I just never liked just the gacha system. Like that's just my biggest problem with this game.
Now, you pretty much quit, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just playing it casually mostly. I'm not really trying that hard. Just logging in. That's really it.
Now, now how many orbs did you do for, now, what's your, I know you spent a lot of orbs for a particular character, but I forget which one it was.
Oh yeah.
Was it Unohana that you were doing, you were going hard for?
I was going hard for any of the banner characters for round 2.
Mm-hmm.
I did like 5,000 orbs on step-ups and got 9 out of 9 fillers and 0 banner characters.
Damn.
Like that to me is just mind-boggling. How you can farm all those orbs, continue playing just to get nothing in the end.
Yeah. I've been there. I've been there. I think I did about 10,000 orbs for Sajin, about 3,500 orbs didn't get a Christmas character, spent 3,500 orbs for my Aizen, and I did about, I want to say, about 10,000 orbs for Mind Kenpachi as well. And I didn't pull this nigga, so it is what it is. But you play Alchemist Code now. You play Naruto Blazing, and you play Fire Emblem Heroes, right? Now each one of those games has a form of step ups, has a form of guaranteed to get something eventually, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So what do you want to see in BBS that'll actually make you want to play the game again?
I want some sort of guarantee. Like, they don't have to increase the rates. They don't really have to make better fillers. But as long as I know that if I spend a specific amount of orbs and I can actually get something, then I'm happy with that. Like, for example, for end of months, maybe they can have every 4 multis, you get a guaranteed banner, or even a guaranteed 5-star at that rate. I'll be more happier with a banner character, honestly.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too, what do you call it? And wow, my game is just failing to load this shit for some reason.
Yep.
I think it just doesn't want me to play with Thomas. Yo, Thomas, I don't know why, but my game doesn't like you. I'm gonna just close the app, to be honest. This is ridiculous. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, so are you pay to play, or...?
Oh, no, I'm free to play.
Completely free to play?
I can never pay on this game. That's like a nightmare.
Yeah, but are you pay to play on Naruto?
Nope, I'm free to play on every game I play.
Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, you know how to regulate yourself then, right? When it comes to like orb spending and shit. Okay.
Yep. Like compared to Naruto, man, like their banners are just so much better compared to Bleach.
I know my Naruto account's pretty.
Oh, yeah.
My Naruto, you see my Naruto account. My Naruto account's pretty ridiculous, yeah. Like for a free to play player, like that, I don't even log in every day. I literally I literally download it, do the events, and then I summon, and then I usually get something good, if not something usable.
Oh yeah, like I've been playing Naruto for months, almost a year, I want to say. But like the thing is, like I've never paid any money, but I'm literally only missing like 2 or 3 characters out of like everything that's good in the game. Like, it's just so free to play friendly, and you can just do anything.
Yeah, no, I completely see that. Same thing with Alchemist Code. I think Alchemist Code, even though I kind of dolphin a little bit there, like, their banners are just, it's just good. Like, for the cost of 2 singles, you get a multi, 10% chance to get a 5-star. All the 5-stars for the most part are usable. Even the irrelevant ones are...
4 stars and 3 stars are still usable. Like, that's something BBS need to learn, honestly.
Yeah.
Making characters relevant, like, things just die out so fast, and it's unbelievable.
I see Kaz Lisa. Ayy.
Oh, damn. Is that Gold Yuki?
Yeah, that's a Gold Yuki. Nice. We got Grim, Raikage, and Thomas coming in with the speed. Yeah, but I mean, like, what? So you're saying that a 3% chance to get a 5-star that's unusable is unfortunate?
What was that?
So you think that a 3% banner with 2 unusable characters is a good idea, or no?
Oh, no. That is a terrible idea. How can K-Lab just sit there and be like, yeah, let's just do this. Why not?
Yeah. And, like, I mean, it was alright back then, but, like, nowadays with these fillers, it's just... They're making these characters... Back then, the power creep was not that big. Back then, it was amazing to see Tag Team Rukia was, like, an amazing character. Like, 2 killer traits. She had an amazing bruiser of 20%. A berserker of, like, 25% or something like that. Something very low, but that was amazing. That was unheard of back then. And then... Hold on, let me finish this. But the problem nowadays is that they throw out full screen frenzy characters like every single banner, to the point where if they don't have frenzy or a full screen strong attack, they're almost useless within maybe like 2 months tops. Go ahead.
I did a video ticket today, and I pulled tag team. What's your name? Rukia. I just want to bring it up, but yeah, I agree with that statement. Like,
yeah,
every banner character has like frenzy, flurry, poise to be even relevant at start, and then you just get into specifics like links and like the attribute killer and like it weeds out so many other Baron characters, makes them irrelevant sooner or later.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's that's where we're at right now. But thank you for joining me, dude. You got any suggestions that they can do to make the game better aside from like the guaranteed multi? Because we know they're never gonna do that.
Yeah, they're never gonna do that. Somehow change the gacha system. That's one. I want a dupe system, just some sort of to make dupe characters relevant.
Yeah.
Like bad characters good if you have multiple of them. That would be really good.
Alright, thank you for joining me, dude. I appreciate it.
Alright, thank you.
Alright, I'm gonna pull Soul in. Let me unmute you, Soul. Give me 1 second. Alright, or you can leave. Vince, are you gonna talk or are you gonna leave? Alright, I hear feedback from
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, so what's up, Vince? How you doing?
I'm fine. It's 4 a.m. in Germany. I'm doing the.
Oh, there.
So I'm doing the new boss rush on JP.
So what is?
My ass kicked.
Oh, so you main JP?
Yeah, dude. I main JP and global. I play so many gacha games. Actually, it's crazy.
So, so what's your position on this? So where are you in this game? Like, when did you start playing? Are you pay to play, free to play?
So I'm free to play, but I'm free to play. I play both versions. I mean both. As you know, you did the polls for me if you remember. I mean both global and JP, and I have like around 180 login days on both. So yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not a veteran, but I'm not a new player either.
Yeah, but you're one of the fortunate ones that actually got like Kenny and Unahana on both your accounts too, right?
Yeah.
Which is
yeah,
good.
true. Yeah, thanks to you. Thanks again, Spy. Yeah.
Well, I mean, nigga, it was like 11,000 hours, bro. Like, you're hopefully bound to get something. Hopefully.
Yeah. The thing is, I am just like I don't care for like seasonal characters and stuff. I don't care for like end of the month for the most part. I just summon for manga characters at this point. So. And I still had like after 180 days. I don't know if you saw, but I still haven't touched story at all. So I'm just saving those orbs in case like I don't pull a banner. So because you know the rates are what they are. But like I wanted to touch upon like three points if you don't mind.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so one point is like people talked about, and you talked about the dupe system a lot, and I'm not sure if I like am for the implementation of a dupe system because, like, I remember when it came out in Dokkan, like people were a bit torn. Like people said this will entice like whales to spend even more money because it's like, okay, you got the character, but like one character is like, okay, you pulled one, say SSJ for Goku, but a rainbow Goku is like so much better. And I don't want that to happen. I don't want to like pull Unohana after like 5,000 orbs and be like, okay, I got one, but she's nothing without dupes. You get me? Like,
well,
I don't want the game to. This will like force people to spend even more.
Well, you see,
if they did. Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, the Dokkan dupe system in and of itself has huge benefits when it comes to at least pulling a dupe, because they do release these characters on other banners as well. So even if you're free to play, like sometimes you'll get 3 characters of the same one that's not even the banner character. So just because you pull Super Saiyan 4, like just because you didn't pull Super Saiyan 4 Goku, maybe you pulled like a decent unit and you pulled him like twice. So like at least you have him actually usable, and not only usable, but the benefits of having at least 2 duplicates is quite large in Dokkan, but it's not necessary. You know what I mean?
It's not necessary, but the thing is, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, they were targeting whales with the dupe system, that's for sure. Like the dudes that wanted like a rainbow their LRs and shit. Oh, sorry, I'm not allowed to swear. Am I allowed to swear?
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I don't want to.
I don't give a fuck.
Videos demonetized.
I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck. Go for it.
Okay. So like they were targeting whales, but the thing with Dokkan is it's not an online. You don't have a PvP, right? So it doesn't really matter. It doesn't like you have World Tournament, but I mean people hack that shit anyway. So who cares? Like, but and Bandai isn't doing anything about it. I mean, we all know.
Yeah.
Like, but you do have PvP, in, and it's a huge part of the game actually. In it's part of the daily orders and whatnot in BBS. And if you have people who have like fully duped Unohana, that's gonna. I don't want it to be too much of a. I don't want like a fully duped Unohana to completely trump my 1 out of 5 Unohana. If you know what I mean. Like if they implement a dupe system, they could go the blazing route where like I don't know, Unohana gets like a buff on your heal, whereas like instead of healing 20% of the max HP, she now heals, if you have a dupe, she heals like I don't know 50% of the max HP.
Yeah.
Or her normal, something
Yeah.
like that.
I will
her-
agree.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me talk. I will agree
Yeah.
that I will agree that when like Naruto Blazing is probably one of the better standards of having a duplicate. I also like. Are you familiar with Alchemist Code dupe system?
No, I'm not. I haven't touched. I'm only some
So-
like animes that I watch.
So Alchemist Code has 3 jobs per character. Now, when you when you get a duplicate, you unlock more jobs. Now, these jobs are interchangeable. You can change up their passives, their not only their passives, but their reaction abilities and their subclass abilities as well. So even if you pull a dupe, it makes them way more superior, even if their first job is their best job, because not only are you enhancing their levels and whatnot, but the difference between Alchemist Code and Dokkan, or even Naruto Blazing, is that you can actually farm their duplicates. You can't farm them as soon as they come out, but like for example, one of the new units that came out at the beginning of this month called Shenmei, she already has a farmable like shards, and even though it'll take a while to farm her shards, even if you don't have her to begin with, you can actually, if you do her quest 3 times a day, like because it's a max 3 times a day. If you do her quest 3 times a day for the next 50 days, you're guaranteed to be able to summon this unit.
All right, I see.
Right?
I see.
So you can either summon the unit, or if you already have the unit, you can actually level her max, like increase her max level and unlock her jobs and stuff like that. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying? Like the dupe system there.
I know what you're saying. Yeah, Bandai is in Blazing, you can sort of farm the duplicates as well with the ability stones. You have the ability to do Ninja Road over and over and over again, which is it's a stupid grind.
But you only get acquisition. You only get 1 acquisition stone per Ninja Road, though. You can't farm it infinitely, can you?
Yeah, you can farm these 5-star acquisition stones and 6-star stones.
Oh, that grind is annoying as hell, though.
Yeah, but Ninja Road, it's way worse than like say than even Inheritance, which is another thing I wanted to talk about. I mean, like they implemented the Soul Ticket, which I think is like the best update probably in gacha game history. Like that's phenomenal. But the fact that you can't use it to farm link potions, like do 5 runs, like at once, that is pretty gay. Like I don't know what they were thinking. Like nobody's gonna do, 300 runs, when 1 run is taking up to 4 minutes. That's just stupid.
Yeah. So, what do you think they can do to make this game better? Like, what are your thoughts?
I don't know. I mean, I would like to see team building implemented in PvP. Like the game is not like the game is basically like it's basically RNG. There's no tactics behind it. I mean, you just you take the best characters. You take your Retsus, just slap a couple of Yarlings on her, and you win every game. You win every PvP match. There's no team building. There's team building to a certain extent in Dokkan. There's for sure there's team building in One Piece Treasure Cruise. I mean, the game is all about team building. Yeah. There's no team building at all. It's stupid. You can auto. There is no game experience. You just basically press the auto button and that's it. You don't get to play the actual game. When was the last time you actually sat down and played the game? I can't remember. Like maybe it's just me, but I don't remember the last time I actually actively played the game.
One of my ideas for team building, because that is a huge issue for me, and it actually pisses me off quite a bit. Because you'll see when you guys make a team, you'll have your 3 6-stars. You'll get the 6-star team effect.
That is
plus
so
attack
lazy.
10. Now that plus attack 10 is not a percentage, so don't think you're getting 10% attack for making that team. You're getting plus 10 attack. So if you have a character with 2200 attack, or like if you have a character with like 3000 stamina, that plus 5 stamina plus 10 attack isn't really doing shit.
Yeah, it's yeah.
So one of my ideas was making the teams actually worth building. So you have like an entire team of Espadas. Maybe make a defense percentage to detract characters such as Sajin from completely annihilating their asshole. Like I think that would be a good idea. So something like because you're already running like teams of like full captains or like a hybrid with like captains
maybe
and
have
Espadas,
maybe have someone like the first dude you put on a team have a leader skill. 30% attack on all and like 10 HP, whatever, for all Soul Reapers. I don't know. It's just an idea. I haven't really given it a thought, but something like that. Maybe leader skills, maybe passives, similar to Dokkan and whatnot. I don't know.
Yeah. So like you have
that.
Soul Reaper's team effect. The Soul Reaper's team effect is plus 5 stamina, and 6 stars is plus 15 attack and plus 25 stamina. But these characters have so much stamina and defense now. Like stamina and attack, it just doesn't make any sense.
It's boring. And this game, like, I remember back in the day, like, I sound like an old veteran, but it sounds cringy. Back in the day, like, you could actually use sad characters like Ichigo. Whenever I see Ichigo right now and I have my own, I press battle because I know I'm gonna win. Like at least back in the day, I used to fear coming up against Ichigo, but sad characters are just useless. Even Banken, I mean, he does nothing against Uno. And it's pretty sad that you can literally only go the NAD full DR route. But it is what it is.
Do you have any closing statements?
Not really. Maybe something about power creep. I don't think power creep is as bad in this game. Like if you look at Dokkan.
Hold on. Let me get this straight. Let me say. Power creep is not that bad. Are you sure you want to go? Are you sure you want to go with that? Are you sure you want to go with that?
I like if you compare it to other games. I mean, the game has power creep written all over it. Like, I just look back. Like during first anniversary, they dropped Gogeta. During second anniversary, they dropped I think SSJ4 Goku was it? And they're like, I looked at Reddit and somebody said there was a 341% attack like damage increase from Gogeta to SSJ4 Goku. If you look at, and then the best card right now, when we have the third Annie right now, is Tech Vegito, and there's another 150% damage.
So hold on. You're telling me that there's no power creep? Power creep's not that bad.
Look, man. When did Lost Agent Ichigo come out? Was it a year ago? It was a year ago, I believe.
No, it was like 9 months ago.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a year soon. If you look at he's still a relevant character in the grand scheme of things. He's got 729 SP, and the characters that are coming out now, they have 740, 750. It's not that bad. I mean, it's not as bad as like Dokkan. It really isn't.
So you're saying it wasn't broken when Fullbring Ichigo was doing 3-on-1 PvP?
No, to be honest, I mean, when I started, Fullbring Ichigo was already out by the time I started playing. So, but
that's why. No, power creep in this game is absolutely abysmal, dude. It's on some Dragon Ball Super.
It is real. I'm just saying that it could be worse. It could be worse.
I'm pretty sure that Dragon Ball Super is taking a page out of BBS's book in terms of power scaling.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, it's not good, but I mean, Dokkan is worse. But Dokkan, I mean, it shouldn't be a measuring stick.
You see, I don't think Dokkan is worse simply because you need a team to build around these characters to begin with.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was saying, I don't think that Dokkan's anywhere near as bad as BBS, because BBS you kind of need the... Alright, you're like rubbing your mic.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay,
yeah.
Okay,
so,
okay.
Dokkan you actually need an entire team to build a character around. Well, one character is not going to carry your entire team unless it's like Super Saiyan 4... No, unless it's like Super Gogeta, the strength Super Gogeta. We haven't had it necessarily like a... We'll have meta shifts. We will have meta shifts, but honestly that's not I don't consider that bad power creep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Because you can
yeah,
still,
I get where you're coming from.
because you can still use your Neo God leads. You can do category leads now, which category leads is probably more important nowadays. But in BBS, if you don't get the new character that's broken, you're gonna be left behind in the dust. There was a lot of people that couldn't even do PvP because when Blue Kenny came out, Blue Kenny was all over the place, and there was nothing there was nothing to counter Blue Kenny.
I literally beat everything with one character.
Yeah, because Blue Kenny. No, you're cutting me off when I'm trying to speak.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Now you have Blue Kenny completely dominated PvP, and then Full Bring Ichigo completely dominated PvP. Then Tag Team Koga came out as a counter to Speed Kenpachi, and then you had Toshiro, which was a counter to literally any single sad character that didn't have poise.
Yeah.
Right. And now Unohana, as Fatal Flip, who literally plays in Head Captains, said, you kind of need Unohana. If you don't have Unohana, you're very, very you're put at a disadvantage. Simple, like to put it simply, you're already at a disadvantage. Just because you didn't pull one character with a fucking 0.5% rate to being pulled.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's true.
Yeah. So, do you have anything else to say?
Yeah, that was it. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, no problem. Thank you for joining.
All right, take care, bro. Take care.
You too. Let me pull Dr. Mysterion. I've never talked to you, Mysterion. What the fuck, man? Alright, you are unmuted. I don't know if you have a mic set up and stuff like that. Hopefully you do. Above that is orb spending territory no matter how power creep your team. Yeah, I don't know. I do believe that power creep is absolutely horrible. Power creep is not that bad in PvE. It's not the whole game that's broken by power creep, just PvP. Oh, that's true. That's true. I can agree with that. Like PvE and co-op is not necessarily a bad thing, just because you can actually what's the word I'm looking for? You don't necessarily have to worry too much, because if someone has the broken character that you wish you had, at the very least he's holding his own. And if you have Unohana, even when they're autoing, they do better than most characters that are actually manually playing the game. Like put it that way. How do if you're running 4 Unohanas, you can probably clear almost anything in the game. Are you doing calls in the Discord? I am doing calls in the Discord. Now, Mysterion, if you're not putting your mic on, say goodbye. Alright, goodbye. Oh, it looks like they have the picture for Yoruichi. Damn! Thickness, alright. Let me see. Alright, anybody else? Let me see. Let me pull MJ down here. You've been here for a while. Alright, what's up, MJ? How you doing? Oh, or leave. Who's ... What's up, man? You there?
Hello?
How are you doing?
I'm pretty good.
So, what's your background in this game?
I just... I passed 365 days like a month ago.
Okay. Are you pay to play?
I'm pay to play. Well, I'm mostly free to play, but you know, if there's an occasional like character pack or ticket pack that's like $20 or $24, and I'll buy that, but I won't spend money to pull a character, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Now,
but
now, what's your experience with this step up summons? I think that's the big thing, right?
Yeah, for me, with the most recent step ups with Retsu and Kenny and stuff, I got destroyed on the actual step ups.
How many orbs?
Spent like 2,500, I think, and I just got like one Kenny, one Yachiru, and a bunch of shit.
Which
so that's
Yachiru?
about it.
Little girl?
One.
Oh, fuck,
Yeah.
shafted one. I'm done.
Yeah.
Alright, but I mean, at least you pulled Kenny, so like that's at least you got that. Like at least.
And
you
on
got
the
that.
bright side, I got some orbs and I managed to pull broken Retsu
Good.
or individual, so that was a good thing for me.
Yeah, that's definitely a good thing. That's definitely a good thing. You're kind of, oh man. So, let me see. So where are you at in this game? Do you find it stale? Or are you having problems with like really having fun in the game? What's up? What's your experience with BBSS right now?
Okay, so because I Bleach, I wanted to play the cool characters and stuff, and so that's still kind of how I feel. I do take PvP kind of seriously. I don't spend orbs on it, but it's it's fun to beat other teams and whatnot. And I think the main issue with me is it's like, okay, the month end comes, it's like super hype. You get these broken characters, or they're just garbage or whatever, and then like the rest of the month is just kind of like, and then Inheritance Zone and whatnot, and it's kind of gotten boring for me because Inheritance Zone, they try to push that as like a, oh, here's a brand new system where you can level up your characters, and we all know how that came out, and
Yeah.
I really am not happy with that system. I think ever since they brought out Inheritance Zone, that kind of like pushed me towards the
Quitting
having
zone,
as much
or-
fun as I was.
Oh yeah,
Huh?
I completely agree with that. I've had my fair share of problems with Inheritance Zone, hence why I have so many videos trying to auto it if I can. Just because that makes life hell of a lot easier. I'd rather not pay attention if I don't have to. To be honest, it is what it is. Now, how's your accessory game? Like, do you have a gold chappies? Do you have
Okay, I was actually gonna bring that up if it came across in the conversation. I have a green and an orange gold chappy, and I honestly don't even remember getting them when it was probably when I was like first starting out the game and just thought they were random. But I'm yeah. So I think I'm looking at it right now. I have pretty decent accessories. Well, I have really good accessories. I have the 2 golden chappies. Those aren't really goldens, but good
Mhm.
rolls. I got Yukis for everything. SP and Nad for basically every color, whether or not it's like max stats or not. It's like, it's close enough. So I'm
Yeah.
pretty good on that. I really, with the new accessories, when they announced like, oh, we're gonna change the strategy, I was like, okay, that's gonna be cool. And I like the pill and the hollow bait.
I agree.
Yeah, the Ishin's charm, that's just Ryuken. But I
con.
don't
forget my con.
Yeah. I'm not really happy with them making Yuki and Pupples golden accessories, like more goldens to the game.
I mean,
And,
we
like,
knew it was coming.
Oh yeah, for sure, but it just sucks. Like, it was better when they weren't part of the game. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
I did like 800 tickets earlier, and got like 1 4-star robe, and that was it, and everything else is just trash. And it just sucks. It's just like, oh, I want the shiny new toy that everyone else is getting with money,
Yeah.
So like, I can't complain. I have really good accessories, but it's just like, I don't know. I'm not really happy with them doing the goldens.
Yeah, I agree to an extent. I was one of the people fortunate enough to really be able to get deep when it comes to Malaysia. I spent 13,000 orbs, got 6 gold chappies, 4 of which are power gold chappies. Now, I don't really have any use for 3 of them, but I mean, it makes for some funny videos because I'll be doing like Can the Auto Inheritance Zone with like 3 red characters, all with gold chappies on them, just cause. But what do you have any ideas for that they could do to make the game better? Like, for you personally, what do you want to see in this game? What do you think would change things up instead, like, and not just some game mode? Because the reason that they don't have a horde mode at the moment, I believe, is because modders would literally just destroy that into the ground. There would be no point in making like a game mode that takes 20 minutes when modders are gonna just spam specials literally over and over and again. Like, there's no point.
Okay, so I'm sure I just tuned in recently, but I'm sure plenty of people have talked about like, oh, let's redo dupe system and the gotcha system and stuff. And honestly, like, I'm all for like pulling for the cool character and stuff, my favorite characters, but like, if I don't get what I want, it's just RNG's RNG, and if I get lucky, I get lucky. If I don't, whatever. For me personally, because I'm pretty happy with who I've gotten. I got Retsu and Hana, and she's like, I'm set for like the next year and a half. I think they should change up the way you can get accessories. I don't want to say up the rates because everyone's gonna be like, oh, let's up the rates on this, let's up the rates on that, and that's just like, I don't know. So I don't know. I just don't like how they're currently doing accessories. It's just kind of money, or you're free to play orbs, and it's just like, it doesn't feel satisfying to spend orbs and have the same rates as like tickets, basically. As far as the accessories.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Guys, I am in a Discord. I'm in a private Discord call. If you would like to join, feel free to join general chat. Keep yourself unmuted. I'll be trying to get a hold of everybody in a manner that's as quickly as possible, but at the same time, I do want to give everybody a chance to speak. Everyone has their own point of view. I do want to get in touch with everybody's point of view and not just my own. I've already said my own, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think for the most part, I've talked enough, you know what I'm saying? So, continue. Sorry to cut you off.
Okay. You're all good, don't worry. I think the next two things I was just thinking about was for PvP, I wish they would change the the strategies, I guess, because right now it's just like, oh, if you're SP, you do attack. If you're, NAD, you do the soul bomb strategy, and it's just kind of like, okay, that's kind of boring. Like, I'm fine with how PvP well, I'm not fine with it, but I can live with how PvP is, even if they change, like, the one thing that would make it more fun for me do is just change the strategies, and that would make PvP great for me. Even if I lose battles, at least I have more options for choosing how my team wants to fight and stuff.
Yeah, something that I really want to see in PvP, and this might be in contrary to what people want to see. I want to see a ban list. Like, every week there's a new fucking ban list. You can't use these characters in PvP. I'm sorry, say goodbye, my nigga. No more Unohanas, no more Kenpachis for just this 1 week. And just alternate that ban list every single time. That'll change things up. That'll make you change the way you play these characters. And I think that would actually bring new life to PvP in general. I think that would be awesome, personally.
Yeah, I think that sounds cool. I don't remember where I read it. Maybe it was in the chat or something. But I saw somewhere that maybe, you know how Inheritance Zone, some certain affiliations take more damage and some do more and whatnot. It'd be kind of cool if, in the whole line of banning and stuff, that maybe every couple weeks or every week, Hollows take more damage or Soul Reapers do more damage and stuff. So it kind of just thing for variety, and people can build their teams accordingly. I think that would be a pretty cool way to just, or not even like damage increase, but just certain aspects with different affiliations could just to change up the game with PvP.
Yeah, in terms of PvP, I would love to see a something along the lines of Dokkan. Dokkan, they might do a lot of cancer shit, but personally, like, their leader skill abilities and stuff like that do make other characters useful. So I think, like, a leader ability, like, maybe Unohana will get, like, plus... it doesn't even have to be attack. I mean, maybe, like, put, like, plus 5%, like, dodge to your entire team or something like that. Or make, like, Toshiro plus, like, activation time speed for the team. Not just themselves, like, or even, not even themselves, maybe. Like, just for the team in general. Like, give your leaders something... Like, give them a reason to be leaders aside from, oh, yeah, they just have a fast activation time. Like, make teams actually relevant, not like team composition, not just, all right, these are the best characters in the game. Yeah, you can't lose now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, it's just PvP is basically just whoever has the better characters and just throw them on your team with the good accessories.
All right, so do you have any closing statements? Anything else you want to say?
Yes, for my closing statement, I'll just cover one last thing. As far as, like, link slots, like, if I had no idea of what link potions did, and K-Lab just announced them, like, a couple months ago or whatever, and they're like, oh, yeah, you can upgrade your characters to keep your old characters relevant, I would have been like, oh, hell yeah, and that's how I was. And now it's just, like, already broken characters more broken.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just really don't like... Cool idea, but it's just... Why would you put your link slots onto, like, okay, let's say someone likes old Shunsui. Why would you put your purple link slot potions on old Shunsui when you can put them on Unohana? And it's like, it just kind of forces you to put them on, but it's just optimal to put them on the most broken people. I don't know how they would handle, like, changing it up, because I think just being able to take off the potions and reallocating them would just, it would defy the purpose. Just, you could just swap them on whoever you want. But I think if there was some kind of system clean up the way that the potions were handled, I think that would make the game a lot more fun, because I could be more forgiving with how I use my potions and how I spend my time, like, grinding them and stuff.
Yeah, I think that, honestly, having, like, regurgitating your link slot potions might be a good idea to an extent. Like, give a penalty for it. Like, let me remove my link slots for, like, half the link slot potions back. Like, I made the mistake of putting Link Slot potions into Grimmjow before like Siguna Tapu Okiora came out. Then I made the mistake of putting Link Slot potions into Okiora, and then Baragon came out, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? That's like me being petty, because that, like, you know that better characters are always going to be coming out. It's just a matter of who are you going to use the most. And I think
I'd agree with that.
Yeah, I think that's something that they need to find a way to do. Like, I don't know. Alright, so I'm gonna bring somebody else in. Thank you for joining me, dude. I appreciate it. Now, let me see who do we bring in. Let me bring in Tobbs. You're gonna have to unmute yourself though, or you can leave. Let me see. Raven, are you in there, Raven? All right, Raven, are you there? No, I can barely hear you if you're talking. Alright, let me see. Erwin, you've been waiting a while. Alright, what's up, Erwin? How you doing?
I'm doing fine. It's kind of late here, but yeah, I just wanted to talk about some stuff.
Yeah, so what's your background in this game? Like, how old's your account? You pay to play, free to play?
I'm started since day one, so I'm one of the OGs, and I took some breaks because of personal stuff, but my account is at 480 days or 82 days or something like that.
So you did take a break?
Yeah.
Okay.
I started free to play, but then I found the Malaysia thing that I can kind of spend around 2k in the game already.
Damn! Jesus.
Yeah.
2k orbs or 2k like money, like
money.
Damn, I think you saw more than me. Fucking hell.
Yeah, I mean I have the money to spend, so I mean why not? I love Bleach and.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. So you're probably financing me then.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, if you gave me the referral, you're probably the reason I didn't have to spend for orbs, like.
So yeah, I also want to say I'm a big fan of your videos, even though I sometimes don't like them, but they're cool, and I believe you're one of the BBS YouTubers who has a really dope account, and like, yeah, and I love that.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Like BBS is not a bad game. I think that they take various liberties with the game that honestly can be. They can make better decisions, and I think that their marketing team is incredibly poor. Yeah. I think that their marketing team is incredibly poorly done, in my opinion.
It's dog shit, and like the last two step-ups, they were catastrophic. The rates are bad, the fillers are bad. It's worse than the end of mouth culture, and yeah. So there's that. I got 15 5-stars during the last step-ups. 4 of them were Retsu, but I mean, once you have it one time, you don't need dupes.
Yeah.
You don't really need the dupes.
I agree. I mean, actually getting a dupe of Unahana is not necessarily a bad thing. Her special actually, I believe, actually heals more. And, I mean, that might not be that big of a thing, but every little bit helps, to be honest, like when it comes down to it.
Yeah, I fed 2 of the 3 and I kept the last one for some damage reduction links, but I don't know what to do with them.
I'd say hold on to it. I think that everyone's been clamoring for a dupe system. It wouldn't surprise me if they actually do bring a dupe system sometime this year. A lot can change in a year, man. A lot can change in a year. They've done it before. They've released... They released level 200s. They released Inheritance Zone all within the span of maybe like 6 months, which is kind of crazy to think about.
Yeah, you see, that's the first thing I wanted to actually talk about. I believe they might introduce 7 stars or something like that, because they usually do 1 or 2 big things in a year. Like 2 years ago, they introduced the 6 stars. That was probably the biggest thing they introduced. Then the level 200s, then Inheritance Zone came half a year, and I mean 2018 is really young, so I believe they might do something like that, because veterans have no real option to get orbs aside from doing the dailies and the events, and it sucks. It really sucks.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
I don't think
I don't think that they'll release 7 stars. If they release 7 stars, it'll be the same issue with 6 stars. Like, a lot of people complain about not getting free orbs for bringing their character to level 200, but you gotta understand that bringing a character to level 200 honestly isn't that hard. It's hard for new players, but I vomit level. If I want to vomit level 200s, I could vomit level 200s every single day if I wanted to.
Well, I mean, I have probably around 60 or 70 level 200s, and it's not really hard to get them or anything.
Yeah, it's a challenge.
Yeah.
It's a challenge for new players because you have to get crystals, jewels, then you have to get the Hogyokus and the raid drops. But honestly, the sad reality is the only way that they would give orbs for level 200 would be if they completely time gated the level 200s to begin with. So imagine having to wait a year before they make Fullbring Ichigo allowed to be able to get to level 200. Like, it would just take too long. Like, remember that we had to wait an entire year for Parasol and Now to actually get a 6-star even. Like, I remember that. Like, I'm just thinking, like, dang, she can go 6-star finally. But they allowed every single character to go to level 200 as soon as that patch dropped. Now, when that patch dropped, they made Hogyoku Will so almost impossible to actually farm, to the point where that's honestly where the first wave of modding came in. That's when modding was like... that's when they had their first entire... What's the word I'm looking for? Like, the Pearly Gates of modding came out.
Yeah.
Like, when Hogyoku Wills came out. And then after that, it was even more prevalent when Inheritance Zone came out, and it became literally a modder's paradise. Like, almost everybody in Head Captain's like... the freaking entrance fee of being... The entrance fee of being in Espada was literally to be a mod slut for certain Espada leader. I'm not gonna say names, but...
But I mean, it's kind of understandable, because who in their right mind is crazy enough to farm 2,250 potions? It's...
I mean, some people are willing to put the grind in. Some people have the time.
Yeah,
some people don't.
I've grinded over 10k potions at this point, close to 11k. So yeah.
Yeah,
but
I mean, like,
I wish they would make it not easier, but more rewarding to do it.
I agree. Right now, the reward is nice if you actually have the links. If you don't have the links, then, like, why are you even farming? You know what I'm saying? It's actually kind of sad. Not only that, but you actually need characters that are good at farming, because if you're using Power Rukia, which they so graciously put into the step-ups, you're going to have a really hard time farming this Inheritance Zone. Straight up.
You're going to have a blast.
Yeah. But do you have any recommendations that they could do into this game that will make it better for you personally? Like, what would get you back excited into this game?
Accessories. I have 7 gold chappies, only of 2 colors, and that's kind of cancer.
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah, that's it's actually killing me inside. I even used one for rerolling because I was so mad. I wish they would introduce some kind of item that you can farm, and then you can recolor your accessories. That would be amazing. That would really help you and me and other players.
Yeah, if I could trade 3 red gold chappies for, like, any other gold accessory that I don't have, I'll do it.
Yeah,
I would do it. But I think you for joining me, dude. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Alright.
Bye.
Let me move into... What's up, Sid? I have not talked to Sid in a long time. How are you doing, Sid? How you been, man? Yeah, Sid, you there? Alright, I'm guessing he's AFK. You're not muted. Let me pull you in here. Let me see. How are you doing on Ending Hell? How are you doing, man?
Oh, I'm pretty good. How about you?
Give me 1 second. Let me just higher your volume so that everyone can hear you. Alright, so what is your... I'm doing good, man. What is your background in this game? How many days have you played? Are you free to play, pay to play?
Oh shit, hold on. Let me mute the YouTube video so I stop getting this feedback. Alright. I'm at about 200 days. I started playing, like, right when the Lunar Ichigo came out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I was relatively new about then, and I got, you know, that's when I started. I've been relatively lucky, except for, like, the past couple months. Been pretty unlucky, except for these recent step-ups. I got really lucky, and I pulled both Yachirus within, like, 100 orbs. Super lucky. But before that, I got trashed on, like, 6 banners in a row. No characters, so, yeah.
Yeah. And how many orbs did you use into this step-up summons, and what exactly did you pull?
Well, on the free multi, I got the red Yachidu, and then on the 4th single, I got purple Yachidu. So I was really lucky on the step ups. But I wanted Kenpachi, so I ended up doing all the steps and using way too many orbs and not getting them until his solo banner came out.
Damn. Okay. And how many orbs did you use total? Hold up. How many orbs did you use total on the step ups?
Probably around 2,500 on the step ups.
Damn.
I did get lucky though on his solo banner. I got him in 10 singles, so I did end up getting all 3 of them.
Good.
But I did not get lucky with the round 1 manga characters. The only one I got is Byakuya, and I've spent like 6,000 for Toshiro, and it's just not coming my way.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I know the struggle. Believe me, I've been there. I don't know how much money I've spent, but so what's your position in this game? Are you like tired of it, or like are you having fun with it?
I mean, I'm just kind of grinding. I wouldn't say I'm bored. I'm not really having fun, you know.
Yeah.
I enjoy PvP, but when it comes to PvE, it's kind of stale right now, for sure. You know, like all there really is to do is grind Inheritance Zone, but that's probably really not that necessary unless you want to go for like head captain.
Now, do you have any gold accessories, and what's your PvP team?
I have no gold accessories. Super unlucky on that. Like I farmed fucking like 600 purple tickets when that event came out. The New Year's event did not get anything. Complete waste of time. My PvP team is my Yachidu, my Blue Kenny, and Fullbring Ichigo.
Sounds standard.
Yeah, I'm a lieutenant.
Yeah.
Pretty neat.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. I would replace my Fullbring Ichigo, but I need more DR links to fit Koga in there. Because he just gets destroyed because I don't have the DR links for it.
Who destroys Koga?
Anybody, really, because if I don't have enough DR links to have him sustain himself, so he'll just kind of get bodied.
Okay, I see. You don't have green chappies?
No.
Oh, that's fine. Okay,
my green accessories are absolutely terrible.
Alright.
No love there.
So, what would you like to see in this game to make it better? Like what change? Is there like a huge change that you would like to see in this game?
For me personally, as of right now, I wish there was more. I wish there was more like things to do in co-op for sure, and also more ways to farm orbs. Because like even though my account's only 200 days old, like I really have no way to farm orbs because I've maxed out my characters, I've done events, I've got the raid characters maxed, like all that shit out. So I have like no orbs to earn, and after getting like completely cucked on the Toshiro banner, like I'm broke right now.
Damn.
So yeah, something I would love to see is just a better way for people who are like me who have been
Pity
shafted.
race.
Yeah, people
Pity
who have been
race.
shafted and have no way to farm orbs. Like, there needs to be some way to farm some extra orbs. Not that many, you know, obviously, but just some other way to bring in orbs so you don't just get cucked.
Yeah.
Or if you do, you still have some orbs.
Okay. So, any closing statements?
Not really. Just, more orbs.
More orbs? Alright, let me bring Sid in here. Thank you for joining me, dude. I appreciate it. Alright, let me bring Sid in here. Alright. Yo, what's up, Sid? How you doing?
Not too bad.
Alright, so... So you've slowed down playing this game a lot, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So can you tell everybody your background, how much you like spent? I know you're paid to play, or at least were.
Or were, not anymore. I pretty much stopped. Well, I did a bit for the Malaysian orbs parts. And then I got bored after a while. I forget what. It was a little bit after Inheritance Zone.
Yeah.
Freaking just burnt everybody out.
Oh yeah, I've been there. I actually almost quit the game too. Almost quit YouTube because of it.
I mean, we both started the Malaysian orb thing about the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, as soon as I found out about Malaysian orbs, I'm just like, okay. And then a certain bigger YouTuber like told everybody about, what do you call it? And then Danny stopped selling to... Oh, Danny,
Oh, yeah.
Yo, Kyle, I remember, you know, a certain bigger YouTuber is the one who shut Danny down, right? Because he still sells orbs, he just doesn't sell it to us.
Freaking... I remember that shit.
Yeah. So that's my gripe with certain people in their two-tarded fan base. But, so... Oh, you talked to Danny about it? Damn, dude. Now did you summon on this banner? Like, you still play, right?
Oh yeah, I still play. Slow down a bit. I mean, yeah, I did fine on the banner. I got freaking Unohana and Kenpachi. I'm not even using them.
Damn.
Freaking, yeah, I don't even use Retsu on my PvP team.
But you're not in. What seed are you in now? You're like low, right?
Oh no, I was in third for a little bit, and I beat freaking Panda, who was in head captains with ease.
Okay.
Freaking, I have 3 golden chappies. Freaking, turns out my Uru does almost as good as my Retsu. I don't have a golden chappie for Retsu, but I do for Uru.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You were telling me that you use Uru and like
Freaking,
Tora and.
I mean, I also like using Retsu as a link just because I think it's funny.
Yeah, definitely it's funny. The salt of the infidels.
So, the things that broke PvP, I think even more than characters like Retsu and Blue Kenny, I mean, they broke it, same with freaking Fullbrain, are freaking the gold accessories. It's a little crap. I really think they should be banned from PvP. I mean, I have 3 golden chappies and a golden freaking pupples. I have no problem in PvP. It's just that I've lost interest. They need to redo it. I don't know completely how they should. I mean, maybe have it so you can control the players, but I don't know how that would work.
I think that would break it even further, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, if you can control your own player, like that would be easier.
Well, they would have to buff the other ones though too. Who you face, or basically choose their setup, how you want the people to be set up, and then attacks. And maybe be like how I kind of liked what you guys were saying. Maybe instead of just banning a character, say, oh, you can only use it this many times for so and so day or so and so week, and then you have to change it up.
See, I don't think that would work necessarily. Like, giving people like a certain amount of time to use a certain character might not be a good idea. Because then people who don't really have many characters to begin with are like...
You'd be kind of screwed.
Yeah, it would be like, oh, great. I mean, I'm using my 4-star DR Con, it's what I got, you know? I don't think that'll be good. I do think that the banning particular characters each week, like, I'm not saying ban them
make
forever.
It more interesting.
Yeah, but just like, it's very obvious, like, for example, I'll go into PvP, like, and I'm in 4th seed, so these are considered this is like the realm of the infidels. Like, wow, the first fucking thing, it's already like a whole team of Unohanas. Like, let's see.
That's another reason why I don't use her.
Yeah, so Unohanas, Gin, Toshiro, Blue Kenny, yeah, figures. Now there's another all Unohanas. Kenpachi, Unohanas, yeah, and I'm just saying, this is 4th seed. This is like infidel territory. This is like.
Like, I was literally having more fun in PvP when I was freaking using people. When I was like 5th seat, and I was just using freaking using characters like Pass Yoruichi, Zabimaru, freaking some other OG character. All characters that are close to 2 years old, and then just killing Retsu's teams. That was a lot more fun than just winning in 3rd seat or lieutenant.
Yeah. Freaking. So, what do you think they should change, like outside of PvP, that would make the game more entertaining for you to actually like come back and play more regularly?
One, if they want to keep freaking link slots, inheritance zone, kind of make it easier to get way more potions, but limit how many times you can do it. Also, for stuff like that, to decrease modding and so on, they should freaking make it so you can't do that until you're at least 9th seat, because that prevents a lot of modders.
That will prevent a lot of modders, absolutely. Yeah, I know a lot of people that I'm not gonna expose, but I know some people that literally buy accounts that are 3rd seat specifically just so they can get them eventually banned because they mod. Like, I'm like, dude, like you're gonna spend $80 for a 3rd seat account. You might as well use Mikao's service, to be honest. Like, it's just so that you can get an account banned. Like, come on, man. And you're not even guaranteed. Like, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm hoping. Yeah, I'm hoping the whole co-op or the whole guild things will make it a little bit more interesting. Because playing by yourself is really boring now. Some of the best times are when we're doing like those stupid movies or videos that you wanted to do.
Oh yeah, the like Candy
those-
autos and like.
Freaking
yeah, that's
or
pretty fun.
that stuff was fun. Extreme co-op when it first came out was real fun. But all this stuff is now turning into a grind. They need to figure out how to not make it as much of a grind, but still rewarding.
Yeah, because the reason that Extreme Co-op was fun was because it wasn't necessary. It absolutely wasn't necessary. You didn't need to grind it. Like, if you got a brush, great. That's awesome. If you got, like, a book per run, awesome. But that's pretty much what you did it for. You did it for books.
Yep.
Like, Inheritance Zone, you're doing it because it's broken. It literally helps break a character if it's already... If a character's already broken, like, inherently, then it's just going to be even more broken. It's not fun.
No.
And like Extreme Co-op, even though it's just for a book or whatever, like, and re-rolls, even if you get shafted, it's just like, oh, cool, I got to play with friends and stuff like that.
Yep.
But we'll see what they do. Like, I trust Caleb. When Caleb feels it in their wallet, they'll understand their mistakes and shit.
I also feel like the game is running on borrowed time.
Yeah, I agree. And I didn't feel like that until like maybe like 2 months ago. Until like 3 months ago. Like right before they killed Malaysian Orbs. I'm just like, oh, okay. Like, dang. Well, GG. But you have anything else to say before any closing statements? No? Alright, dude, thank you for joining, dude. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Nah, man. See it. Alright, let me see. Alright, anybody else? Anyone else? Let me see. I'm posting general chat for those who are... There's a lot of people in voice chat general, but I'm not sure who actually wants to talk that hasn't even been in here, so... I mean, hey, Spite, man, I got really lucky with the 4 to 5-star ticket, got DRE shooting for my Unahana. Hey, grats, man. But yeah, no, that's 72 DR, 16, 32, 40. Oh, that is 72 DR. Damn, nice. I saw your best units for IZ video. I'm sorry, Sanogi. What happened, Mike Rip, Bicep? Can you guys hear me? Like, did my mic die or something? See you in the clan, anyone can join. Yeah, anyone's welcome into the clan. I will be giving priority to sponsors though, like, so keep that in mind. I will be giving priority to sponsors. I also have a giveaway for sponsors. Keeping that really quiet though until I'm gonna make a video for it just because I will need a PO box or an address. So if you're a sponsor and you are in my Discord, make sure that you let me know who it is. Make sure that you have your YouTube linked to your Discord. That way I don't give out the prize to the wrong person. That's for sure. Let me see. Let me check Discord, see if anybody else. Andy wants to... Oh, she does. Okay. You want to talk? Akano? Oh, you're not even in voice chat, though, Akano. Alright, Mysterion, let me pull you in real quick. Let me unmute you. Alright, Mysterion, you there? Okay. Alright. Oh, Tobbs, there we go. Let me unmute you really quick. Alright, yo, what's up, Tobbs? How you doing?
What's good?
So, you want to give a background to, like, want to give everybody a background? Like, are you pay to play? How long have you been playing?
I started maybe about 2 years ago, and then I got destroyed on a banner from like 4,000 orbs, so I got really irritated and stopped playing.
Damn, and you quit cold turkey pretty much, or?
Oh yeah, I dropped it. I got, because I mean I farmed for forever. I didn't summon on no banners. I think it was the step ups. I don't fully remember. I think it was something to do with an Ichigo. It was either like Dongai or Fullbring, some shit like that. But I never had any Ichigo, and that's all I wanted.
Now, you pay to play, free to play?
Well, I'm like half and half. Like I'll grind as many orbs as I can get, obviously. But when there's those little packs, or I dabbled with Malaysia for a minute until like the ban went out, and or the band
The little warning
thing went out. Yeah, the warning. And so I was like, yeah, I'll stop. And I hit up dude one more time, and he was like, hey man, I'll do it, but you never know. So I just said,
Yeah.
forget it. I'll just grind it out. And like right now, after step ups, I'm down to like 1800, I believe, 1900, and I still have orbs to go. I still haven't done all my raid characters and whatnot.
That's good. Right, and did you? How did you do on this step ups with like Unohana and Kapachi?
Oh, I did. I pulled the whole banner. I did all seven steps, and I think like 2 more multis after that. And that's when I got Retsu. So then I just stopped. I just stopped for that, and I'm just saving, waiting for whatever's next, really.
That's not bad. So, what are your ideas for the game? What do you think would make the game better for you personally?
Well, obviously, like everyone's saying, a dupe system. I pulled on her individual. I don't remember why. I think I wanted one of the characters just to have, and in 3 multis, I got her twice. So I have 2 dupes of her. I have like 5 of Noitora. I have like 7 of Toshiro. I have a many dupes that I've already like 5 characters that I didn't really even need to, and didn't even think about a dupe system until I started playing Dokkan, and I seen their like dupe system that they use, and I really don't think you can incorporate like a skill tree in BBS. I mean, you probably could, like not this soul tree, but like a full skill tree how Dokkan has.
I think that they could enhance I think they can definitely enhance the crit rate. They can definitely make your characters tankier. I don't see like an issue with that. And Kamikaze, you are destroying my team. Oh shit, am I gonna get insta kill?
I can.
GG.
Now that I really like fully think about it, I can kind of see the crits happening like how it would happen in Dokkan, like increase super attack and crits and blah blah blah. I can definitely see that, but like, wouldn't it make certain characters just stupid, like completely stupid?
Yeah. Oh, I lost because I put fucking normal attack damage on my character. Let me try with DR. Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know how exactly they would really work with the dupe system. Like, I could totally see them making good use of the dupe system, but how they would actually implement it would be definitely interesting.
Yeah, definitely. They have so many developers and whatnot that have all these ways that they can make money or do whatever. So obviously they can come up with something. They're not retarded. I completely I have faith. Like everyone says that they have faith in K-Lab, but then they drop some bullshit, and then they have faith in K-Lab, and then they drop some bullshit. But hopefully they do good for it, because like I said, there's many people that have stupid amount of dupes of really good characters that they don't need to have dupes of unless there's a good reason for it. Spending thousands and thousands of orbs for one character and getting a different like, I'm not saying nothing about Yumi Chika or nothing, but spending thousands of orbs and getting a different character.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. Like, I don't think the game's dead yet. I don't think that they can't fix the game. Like, there's definitely things that they can do to enhance like people's experiences for sure.
Yeah, the only thing that I've really heard about the game like really being dead, like when I started back up, was that like after the manga characters, were you about to go, or it was before the manga characters actually, and they were saying like where are they about to go? Like, there's no more characters. All the other ones are in black and white, and now that they did this, so I can 100% see them making a whole bunch of more characters, like remakes and whatnot, and they can even make remakes of remakes. Like, I think they probably have, to be honest. I haven't been looped too much, but
I don't think that they can. I think that they can keep remaking characters. A lot of people saying like, oh, you can only make so many characters over and over again. But I mean, look at Dokkan. Dokkan has like what 20 Super Saiyan 3 Gokus.
Yeah,
like, Super Saiyan
yeah,
Goku,
definitely.
Super Saiyan 2 Goku. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like nobody really gives a shit about how many times they re-release a character as long as they're better. Like just look at Gin for example. Like
Yeah.
Gin is like the perfect example of a remake that still lives on because even though Gin isn't necessarily a broken character, he never was. He's just a very very powerful, very 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 powerful and a balanced character, which is something that the game desperately needs.
Yeah,
I think
and
that's
how many old characters out there that you never touched, they haven't made a remake of, that you've never even thought of, that are just sitting down in your list and you don't even touch it, doesn't even have a good a link. It's just there. And what if all of a sudden the new banner, they come out with a character that is sitting down there and it has like 740 SP and Frenzy and is a really good character? You're probably going to want it, and you're going to be like, oh, I love that character and I've never been able to use them because there's never been a good version. There may have been a good version 2 years ago at that time, but not now.
That's exactly what I did with freaking Hogyoku Aizen, which is why I wanted to pull that
Yeah.
new Aizen, because I got the Hogyoku Aizen. I spent maybe like 4,000 orbs on his double chance banner when he originally came out, and then I pulled him like literally like a year later. Like it was too much.
Yeah, and it's like, what are you really about to do with it? Like,
Yeah, but
besides maybe a link.
when I did pull him though, I ended up pulling an additional 4. So like the first time I pulled Aizen, I'm like, oh, finally, like it's about time that I pulled him. And then I end up, now I have a 6 out of 5 Hogyoku Aizen. I'm just like, I don't need this fucking die. Like I
For
really
real.
really don't need him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have any closing statements? Anything else you want to say?
Not really. I enjoy the stream, and I just wanted to be on one time, see what's up.
Oh yeah, no problem, dude. Like I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the thoughts.
Yeah, of course, man.
Alright, thank you. And let's see who else we can get in here. Mysterion mutes himself. Anyone else? Alright. Shitty range, stats, movesets, Jesus. Yeah, Saylitis. Oh, what's up, Saylitis? How you doing, man? Saylitis, you have to join VC. Alright, let me pull Saylitis down here. Give me 1 second. Let me unmute you. Alright, what's up, Saylitis? How you doing, man?
I'm doing well, man. Just the state of the game right now isn't as hot as I wish it would be.
Yeah, I hear you. Now, what's your background in this game? Are you pay to play, free to play? How long have you been playing?
Yeah, I'm a big dolphin, pretty much. Like, I buy a character pack every once in a while, you know, if I like the character.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought, like, the beginner pack, and some I like the holiday stuff as well.
Okay, and, that's what I'm looking for. Like, hey, did you used to buy Malaysia or no?
No, I never touched it.
Okay. Now, do you ever buy orbs straight up without packs, or?
No.
Okay.
I don't really see the point of buying just the straight orbs where you can buy packs and get additional stuff with it.
Are you saying that the $80 is not enticing for 2 multis?
No, not at all. Like, it sucks, man. Like, that's why I was excited at first when the whole droplet and potions pack came out, because I thought it would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, when you get the same amount of multis, but you include potions, the potion pack, you get the same amount of multis plus the potions. So what's the point of buying just the straight orbs?
Well, I mean, it's one time only.
I think it's once per month, ain't it?
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. It's like once per month. I don't think anyone's gonna actually, like...
Well, it's like... like, if you want to buy the straight orbs, go for it. It's just like... Personally, I feel you should buy the packs just so you don't get completely ripped.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at least you get something. At least you're guaranteed specific things.
Yeah. That's why I don't usually spend unless it's part of a pack, because with the pack, you're at least guaranteed something at least decent.
Mm-hmm. So, what are your ideas for the game? What do you think? What would entice you to get more interested in this game? Like, how do you feel about the game to begin? Wait, hold on. Let me rephrase that. What's your feel of the game? Like, do you find it stale? Are you having fun with it still? Like, what are you doing in the game?
right now I'm still kind of building up my characters because I got lucky with this manga banner. I ended up pulling all 3, though my Yachiru is now 4 out of 5.
Okay. Which
like,
Yachiru?
I'm missing Lolly Yachiru.
Okay.
I don't even count her. Like, we really shouldn't be counting her as a manga character.
Yeah, I don't really consider her a manga character, but she is a good link. I'm surprised you actually fed her. I would have kept the links, to be honest.
Can you repeat that? I didn't hear you.
Oh no, I said personally I would have kept the links, the 14% strong attack recharge links, as opposed to actually feeding her just for the special.
Well, I haven't put it into it yet.
Okay.
Like, it's 4 out of 5 if I end up doing anything with
Okay.
it.
Yeah, personally I wouldn't do it just because the links are good.
Yeah. Like, literally, the only reason she exists right now is because Toshiro, she's a good link for Toshiro, in my opinion.
I agree. So, what are your ideas and thoughts? Like, what do you think would make this game better for you personally? Like, what do you think they could do?
Like, I would really like if they updated the old characters. Like, I can't remember which YouTuber was talking about it, where they need to I think it was Me Apocalypse actually, where he's talking about updating the new character or updating the old characters like Visored Ichigo, just some of the older characters, so that they were actually decent and on par, like decreasing the power creep. Like that as well. They need to stop releasing new characters. They just need to stop releasing new characters until they get old characters up to snuff, really.
Yeah, I mean, I don't... Like I said, I don't have a problem with them releasing a lot of characters. I have a problem with them releasing a lot of characters with the idea of them... Without them really changing anything. Like, to be honest, a lot of people... Like, some people were telling me that Lisa was... forget what they told me. They're like, Lisa's exactly the same as another character. I forget exactly who
Senna, I would imagine.
Yeah. Senna was the one that they're... Yes, exactly. They're like, it's like Lisa's literally a speed Senna, and I'm just like, huh, yeah. I didn't think of it that way.
Like, I actually ended up getting Senna and the movie Ichigo. Like, I get relatively lucky with my pulls. Like, I got 5 out of 7 manga characters, 2 out of 3 at the movie characters. Like, I get lucky, but it still feels, even though I'm lucky, too many people get cucked though.
Yeah, I completely agree. I wish that it was different. I understand, like, more often than not, it's gonna be like half the population does get cucked, but I've never seen this severe cucking. Like, it's too much, dude. It's too much.
Yeah, it's just some people get lucky. They're the minority, I guess. Like, I admit completely that I'm part of the minority of people that got, or that get what they were really looking for.
Yeah, well, hopefully K-Lab listens to at least what some people are saying. Personally, I think that they're listening and just, like, ignoring it, which is the sad part.
Like I said before in one of your streams, is that it reminds me of the game company Oasis. It's like, they make it a game in Naruto Online, it's just like, they have a forum specifically telling people, hey, give us some ideas, maybe we'll do something about it, and then, like, none of it gets put in.
Well, I mean, some things are, like, unrealistic, and then at the end of the day, the higher-ups are what commands the game. Like, I'm sorry, but you're gonna listen to your boss's boss through your boss. Like, at the end of the day, we're at the mercy of the corporation to begin with. So
I never denied that.
Yeah.
It sucks completely that we're at that. It's like a company board, like, where they listen and it can get higher up to people. That would be great. Like, a good forum where people actually listen to the people that play the game.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see what goes on. All right. Do you have any closing statements that you'd like to say?
Just hopefully the game... Well, hopefully K-Lab starts listening to the people more than they listen to the wallets.
Well, they'll feel it in their wallet sometime soon, I feel.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you for joining me, dude. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Let me grab in Dark Master. Let me unmute you right quick. Okay. What's up, Dark Master? How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm good.
So, can you tell us your background of, like, your background in the game? Like, days played, pay to play, free to play?
Yeah, I'm free to play. I started like in the second anniversary, and like I've got pretty lucky. But like lately, especially, like I've gotten like some of the good kickers, and like I've been feeling after the grind inheritance too much. Like a point where it's fucking boring.
Wait, you telling me that Inheritance Zone isn't like the time of your life?
Huh? Pardon me?
You don't think that Inheritance Zone is like so much fun?
No, like I've been here for fucking 3 hours on my fucking computer, just grinding the same shit over and over and over.
Really? Dang, dude. But that mean that like I don't know. When I first played Inheritance, it was like my first time having sex. It was like the greatest thing ever. I had so much fun, especially when I got completely destroyed. Like it's the best thing ever. You told me that that's not the same feeling you get. What?
Like I'm so happy.
Oh, are you paid to play?
Yeah, no, free. For like the first 2 hours, I was having fun, but like now it's just repetitive.
For the first 2 hours, I was having fun. I'm done.
But like I basically memorized like every spot and everything. Like
Now,
I even have a pattern when to use the moves and shit.
Now, who do you use?
Shinsui.
Shinsui. Manga Shinsui, I'm assuming.
He's a fucking monster.
Okay, good.
You can like nuke the last like place with a special.
Now, for each Inheritance Zone, who are the units that you're using as of right now? Like, assuming you do Inheritance Zone, what do you use?
Yeah, I'm doing for all. So for blue, I'm using Shinsui.
Okay.
For red, I'm probably gonna use Tosh. I just got him as like who?
Oh yeah, he's a god.
Yeah. Like at first, like I was defending Senna for a bit, like when I had her, but like now it's fuck Senna. Toshi was OP.
Fuck Senna. You heard it here first, folks. Fuck Senna. All right.
For what's the other color? Green. I'm probably gonna use FBI and Byakuya.
Okay. Which Byakuya?
The 1,000-year bell one.
Wait, hold up. You telling me that you don't use White Day Byakuya?
No, not. No, yeah, I don't.
Why not? He's amazing.
Yeah, he's a fucking god.
Wait, hold up. What about Frenzy Renji? You don't use Frenzy Renji?
Oh, Frenzy Renji's a fucking beast too.
Alright, continue.
Like he's broken. Like I can solo everyone with him. But for real, for purple, I use none other than the free Renji. Nah, but for real, TT Renji.
Alright. Oh, Tetsu Renji is good. Very good here.
Yeah. And for mind, I use. Who do I use? Shinji.
Shinji. Oh, Shinji's very good too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it seems like you're going more of a strong attack damage recharge time builds for each of them, right?
Yeah, for all of them.
Yeah, makes it definitely safer. But
I mean,
what do you want to see in this game? What kind of changes would you personally like to see in this game?
First of all, for like PvP and shit, like, yeah, have you seen what's the name? Apocalypse's video?
Mm-hmm.
Like the top 10 thing. Like, if you don't have any of those top 10 characters, you basically can't do shit in PvP. So like, they need to make like other characters still usable or viable in PvP somehow. To be honest.
Yeah, I can agree with that. It's kind of sad, but I mean, like, you don't necessarily need any of those units. It's just those units are so prevalent and powerful.
Yeah. And
it makes it really hard to.
Another problem and shit is like the pulls and shit. Like for fucking step ups, right?
Mm-hmm.
I went at a good like 3k orbs in, and I got like, it's not even that I got even fillers. I got 2 fucking fillers. That's it. Like, the race are fucking trash.
And that's with the guaranteed 5-star then, right?
Yeah, I got like 1 5-star, and that's plus a 6% too. Luckily, I still got Yachu in the after like 1.500 individual.
Is that Unohana or Lolly?
No, Unohana.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
At least you got that. Fucking hell, dude.
Yeah. And also super high, yeah. Toshiro too. Like I got him on a single in my second last fucking single. That shit was blessed.
Yeah. My experience was like so different because I want to say I got 2 and 1 5-stars literally in every single multi, which like even Rawad was like posting. He's like what the fuck, dude. He's like you're so lucky. Unfortunately, none of them are banners, and you already have all these units, you know. So I'm just like, yeah, but it wasn't until like step 6 or 7 that I pulled Unohana, and I'm just like, all right, at least it's the one I wanted, and I'm fine without Bonken. Like a lot of people give me shit for like spending so much, but like people were donating And I'm just like, I might as well match the donations and shit. It is what it is.
Yeah, another problem is like fucking dupes. Like,
yeah, I just wish that like the money that I spent on BBS could have went somewhere useful instead of like 4-star fodder. That's the only thing that I'm upset about, because I could have gone to like, I could have gone literally anywhere else and would have made more use. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, like other like especially like the what's it called? You know what's the other ones? The side characters. I forgot what they're called. You know how there's Bankan and there are two other like trash characters. It was Ika, Kunumi, Chika. Like those could have been such a better characters.
Yeah, well, I mean, Thousand Year Blood War Volume 1 as well weren't really good units either. Like, the fillers on there, I can actually go to my news video. Yeah, like, I'll go through the fillers just for time's sake, just so this is immortalized, because I want to show exactly how fucking horrible these motherfuckers are. Okay, so Thousand Year Blood War is Humanification. Now, this is probably, like, the most like disrespectful banner I've ever seen in my life. So you got Hollow Kaname confirmed, and then of course you have like OG Shuhei. So you have Sajin with Flurry, and then you have Shuhei to compensate, like in case you don't pull. Oh my god! And then Byakuya, you have Wekomundo Mayuri, like the OG troll of Double Chance banners is back, and then you have Yoruichi the past version, which this Yoruichi is actually not horrible.
She's actually pretty fun to play with.
Yeah,
I actually like I got her on BBS.
Yeah, she's not a bad character. Like, I'm not saying she's a bad character. I'm just saying, like, yeah, you could, like, and then, of course, you have to put, I think that, honestly, Toshiro's banner is probably the best one, because he does have Halibel, who does have Frenzy, so even though you get Shaft, like, she's not really good, but at least you get someone with Frenzy, and then you have Rangaku. But if you see the difference, like, let's go over the difference between Halibel and Toshiro is just retarded, like, 1,005 stamina to 972 stamina, 638 attack versus 630 attack. Like, the difference isn't that massive, but then you go into SP and Toshiro literally has 150, looks like 156 spiritual pressure more than this Halibel.
Yeah, especially with accessories, it actually gets multiplied, and it's like a big, huge ass difference.
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't even gonna bring that up, but when you have like plus 110 to 120% spiritual pressure, it's just astronaut. Yeah. The difference is just too much.
Huge.
And then of course Shunsui, who has in his filler list OG Jushiro, which is not a bad unit necessarily. Like 660 spiritual pressure. He does have Berserker and Frenzy, which is good. But he also has like Tech Yamamoto, which let's be real, Tech Yamamoto can eat like dog shit for all I care. Like,
for real.
So do you have any closing statements, man?
Yeah, another problem is like the content is like the characters, like their gameplay, especially for the 1,000 Year Blood War grunts, like their gameplay is fun and shit. But like for other characters, it's just like they don't put as much work in. It's like the same shit over and over and over.
Yeah. All right. So thank you for joining me, dude. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yo, what's up, John? How you doing, man?
Hello.
Yo, what's up, man? What you up to?
Nothing much. I'm just chilling. So I saw that you were streaming, so I was like, hey, I might as well join in.
Yeah,
dude,
that's
okay.
So I know. Oh, baby, of course you're always welcome. Always welcome. So what's your so what are your thoughts on the game? Because I know that you like completely stopped making YouTube videos for a long time too, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So you, for those that don't know, John Bantai was like one of the OG BBS YouTubers and stopped for a long time, right? Like I don't know, how long was your break of YouTube at least?
Yeah, I think I took like a 3 to 4 month break or something like that. And after that I've been like doing basically only videos on the double chance at the end of the month, so like basically.
Yeah. Now, what are your thoughts on the game? Because I know that you speak.
Oh, I was gonna say, but before that I was sort of active. Then I tried to put up like every day, but nowadays my thoughts like this banner, for instance, like you said, like why the fuck would they put in red Halibel with like Toshiro? Like the difference is so enormous. Like they could at least put in some like decent fillers. Like, and I got that fucking halibut too.
I
And you
know.
were there when that happened, so I suffered from that shit. God
Oh
damn it.
man, I thought you pulled him, and then you're like, no, just like no.
Yeah, 5 oh god. I did get Torture eventually. I had to spend some money. I actually bought the character packs for the New Year's characters. Because I didn't have them, so I was like, okay, this is like affordable. Plus, I get orbs if I level these guys up as well. So it's like some
worth
extras.
it, yeah. And it's links too, which is not bad. Which ones did you get? Did you get all of them or?
So that, yeah, I bought all 3.
Oh damn.
So that was enough for the Toshiro. I've done some singles on the Sajin banner because that's the one I want now.
Yeah, I heard you.
And I got the 5-star, but hey, it turns out it's fucking Hisagi.
Oh my
So
god, dude.
It's the same thing all over again, you know.
But his voice actor is always on K-Lab Game City. Are you telling me that Lord and Savior Shuhei isn't worthy?
I mean, if I didn't have him already, then sure, but.
Oh my god, dude. I'm actually sorry to hear that. That fucking sucks. Are you gonna spend money for Sajin, or are you like good?
No. I have some 6 stars that I'm maxing out now. I got some like extra Hogyokus now as well, because that was like a problem. I tried to max everything out, but I ran out of Hogyokus.
Yeah. Now, what are your thoughts on the game? Like, do you find it stale, or like, what's up?
I guess it's sort of stale. It goes like sort of like up and down for me as well. Like I get hyped for a bit and then it calms down and then it goes up again. It's like a roller coaster. But
What
like,
do you mean?
yeah, I guess they could we need something new. I guess would be nice.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, what do you think they can add to like change the game up? Like, or do you play any other games?
I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links a little bit, but that's about it for mobile games at least.
Okay.
I'm just fucking around in VR chat because that's so much fun.
Are you sure that you know Dway?
Oh yeah, I know the way, my brother.
My brother.
You had Ebola. You know the way. I mean, you saw the shirt. Like
I know, yeah. That shirt's fucking great. Hold up. I can actually put the shirt on my stream. Hold on, give me a sec. Let me pull that shit up.
Yeah, you can show it if you want to, if you still have the image.
So, I'm just gonna save it off my, what do you call it? Oh, there you go. Oh wait, I can just show my desktop. There you go. There. Yeah, so you got John Bontai. Yeah, you look stoned as fuck, my nigga.
I don't think I was. Maybe a little bit actually. I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
So what do you think they could do in this game to like change it up? Like what do you want to see the most in here? Like what would get you excited to play this game like every day?
I don't know what would get me excited to play every day, but I know what would make me excited for like and that would be like a super hard mode for story mode.
Super hard. Ooh. So you're talking about like a hard mode that you actually have the manual.
Yeah, like so you like another mode like so you have to actually play and you can get more orbs like that way, like the normal and hard mode.
That would be nice.
Have a lot of content to play through, and they can make it like super hard. I don't care, like as long as there, you know.
Oh yeah, make the enemies with like more HP, give you a reason to summon for these broken ass characters, because you know that all these irrelevant characters aren't gonna do any damage. Like I think that Caleb would totally make a game mode that's like incredibly hard, and only characters that came out in the last week actually deal damage. Everyone else deals 1 damage.
Yeah, that would actually be. That would actually be.
That's a joke. Like, that would be so bad.
Even though, like, if
you get caught, you're not allowed to play the game.
I mean, that's just for the extra mode there. So it's like.
Oh, that's true. That's
if
true.
you want to summon even more, I mean, they wouldn't have it so. I mean, they wouldn't keep it like that in the future. So like the characters from the last month's banner would be completely useless again. But they could make it like.
Oh, you know what'd be cool?
You know.
It would be cool if they have like a game mode like that, and then any character that's been released, including re-releases in the last month, are viable for that game mode. So you won't be able to use Manga Sajin, but you could use fucking Shuhei. You know what I'm saying? Like, so something weird like that.
Yeah.
Like that'd be interesting. That'll definitely bring interest back into the game for me. Like who's viable for this mode? Yeah, same here. That actually sounds fun. Like, you see, what I like about this little podcast type interview stuff is like, it's giving me even more ideas, and I'm like, oh, it's nice that it's nice hearing how other people think, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
So, are you giving a shit about PvP? Like, do you do PvP still?
I actually do. I'm in 3rd seat right now, so I've been playing a little bit at least.
Ah, a little bit. I mean, I can't even get to 3rd seat anymore. I'm like banned, dude. I'm like, I need my Malaysia.
You should easily be able to do it. I mean, I'm using up as you, except you have like full link slots and better shit like that, so it should be easier there, right?
It's easy to stay in.
Fucks everyone up.
Yeah, it's easy to stay in there. It's like advancing is just a piece of shit because I don't play anywhere near as much as I used to. I don't really care about
Okay.
keeping track, you know.
Then you technically you can do it. You just
Yeah. It's always been like that. Like yeah, even back when like I was like teeter tottering between lieutenant, I'm just like, I really can't be bothered. That and half the fun of this game for me was playtesting new PvP teams, and I can't even do that anymore because I couldn't stay in lieutenant because every time I would try a new PvP team, I would lose a lot. And like I loved making videos for like different PvP teams. Like that was fun for me. But like I can't even do that because then I get sent to like fucking the Shadow Realms of PvP's rank system. Like I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, I see. I mean, it doesn't really matter anyway. Like I don't like the PvP system. Like the reason I've been playing like a bit extra now is because I mean I got Retsu and Bankai Kenny and was like, yeah, I'm gonna guys in PvP, and of course Retsu is like
Goddess.
the best character in the game.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it was so much easier to actually win matches now.
Oh yeah.
I might as well just aim for 3rd seat so I can try the extreme co-op there because I have never done the 3rd seat one.
Oh really?
Before, so.
Oh damn! No, it's fun. It's fun if you can get like a team with people that you know and stuff like that. It's actually pretty fun coordinating and shit. If you do it with voice chat.
Yeah, I can imagine that would be pretty lit.
Yeah, and like coordinating your specials, missing your special. Like I remember we were playing with the like Isane. You familiar with their special? It's very linear.
Isane special. No, I'm not 100% sure.
It's like a Kamehameha, very linear, but it paralyzes. It has debilitator.
Oh, okay.
Now, doing specials in co-op for characters with very linear specials, if she missed, you probably killed 2 of your teammates.
Oh.
Because I remember I would be trying to do her special with against like Notora, and Notora's like one-shot mechanic just like obliterated everything. But
oh damn.
Yeah. But you have any closing statements? I want to bring in a couple more people before I end this. I think I'm gonna end it soon.
I think I was gonna say something, but I think I forgot what it was. God damn it. It was probably not nothing special anyway. But...
The Ebola.
Gonna head to bed, or what are you gonna do?
I'm probably gonna I don't know. I'll probably eat some ice cream and watch TV or something. I'm just tired. This stream was how long has this stream been going? Like 2 hours and 40 minutes at the moment.
Oh, okay. You've been at it for a little bit then. I see.
Yes.
What time is it over there?
It is 11:37 p.m.
Ah, okay, I see.
So you got any closing statements? Anything else you want to say?
Nah, I guess not. I mean, just have fun with the game, everyone, and don't give up on your summons. You know, just keep on going at it, and you'll get what you want eventually. Worked for me, even though I had to bring out the wallet. But
the
still.
Wallet? Oh no. Man. Good luck pulling for Sajin though.
Oh yeah, thanks, man.
Alright, man. Take care, bro.
Yeah, you too. See you later.
All right, so I got time for like two more, not one, not 3 more, please, two. Anyone else? I see Nubin stock, Steel Star. Let me see Nubin stock. All right, I got you. Let me unmute. Alright, you're unmuted. You're gonna have to unmute yourself, though. Alright, so what's up, man?
Not much, man.
So, you want to give a background into, like, your account and stuff like that? Like, how long have you been playing? Are you pay to play, free to play?
I mean, I'm fairly new. Like, I've been playing for, like, I think 63 days at this point, but I'm fairly free to play. Like, I'll buy those packs every, like, once a week when they come up.
Excellent. So, what's good is that you're a new player. Now, are you a new player or is it a new account?
Oh, no, like, this is brand new. Like,
Excellent.
I never played the game before I got my new phone.
Excellent. So, how are you liking the game?
It's fun. It's definitely, like, even being this new, it's definitely running out of content already. Like, just grinding as much as I do. Like, I'll just lay in bed for, like, 5 hours and be like, okay, let's just fucking do this. And it's already running out of content.
Yeah, no, believe me, I've been there. like most of the content comes from actually having new characters, which is something that I kind of dislike to a degree. They did a good job at making it a lot easier for newer players to catch up. Like, for example, this accessory system that we have now is nowhere near as, like, bad as it used to be. It used to be incredibly horrible, actually.
Oh yeah, no, I saw that because I was watching. Actually, how I got into this game was I was watching Clash Royale videos, and your video of this game popped up. I'm like, that looks fun. I'm gonna fucking download this. And then I saw all the old videos of the system, and it's a lot easier now. But all the grinding that's required once you start getting to that mid game is ridiculous.
Yeah, for example, back in the day, your accessories, well, for one, getting a book is like a 10% rate now as opposed to how it used to be. Like, there was no ×5 ticket. The rate of getting a book was about 1 in maybe 20 to 30 runs. There was no bonus books for being a host, so you literally just joined and hoped for the best. The hearts that you obtain now, like, you get 1-star to 2-star hearts all the time. Back then, you were lucky if you ever had like 20 1-star hearts at one time. Like, it was really bad.
Oh yeah, and I started doing that grind like right around the time. I think I joined like right at the end of the movie event, and it was still, you can only grind with the single ticket, and that was annoying. I loved when they added the 5-star system.
Yeah, I can see that when they added the 5-star system. Wait, what? Hold up. Can you say that again?
Oh, I joined right around the end of the movie event. So when it was
the movie event. Okay.
What's his name? So they didn't have the 5-star grinding system, and I like progressed pretty quickly, like through that beginning part of like, okay, you don't want to max out your character and ascend him character set to go and everything.
Yeah,
with the grinding away at that was just like, oh, it's hell, because I'm just like clicking the same thing over.
Yeah, they've recently started doing intensive courses, characters that are actually being released as opposed to characters that are just randomly thrown out there, which is good. So that definitely helps with the grind for sure, in my opinion. And yeah, I mean, honestly, the game's definitely a lot easier to what is the word I'm looking for? It's a lot easier to progress in, which is good, especially for a new player. Now, how did you do in these step-ups? Like, how does step-ups treat you?
I think when the manga one started, I got both Yachirus, one off my first, the free 5-star, and then one I probably had to spend like 2,500 orbs on, and I didn't get Bankai Kenny until it came back around, like 2 weeks later, and I probably spent like 3,000 orbs getting him.
Yeah, well worth it, to be honest. Like, he's gonna be good for a long time, I think. At least I hope so.
Which is fun. I'm just waiting for, like, I didn't have him, so I wasn't doing the raids to have those characters stacked up for him. So now I'm just kind of waiting for those characters to come back into play so I can max him out.
Yeah, So you came around the time when the ticket update came out, right? You were playing a little bit before the ticket update.
Yeah, where you could only use 1 and then you could use 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started playing right at the end of the movie event, so I think the update after that was 5 ticket.
Dang, man, you got it good, bro. that definitely helps out a lot. But so, what do you think? Like, you already said that you're like feeling like the chore of the game when it's starting to become more grindy, less content to do, and stuff like that. What would you personally like to see in this game that would change it up for you?
Like, I understand the character thing sucks, where you can't get the character you want, and that really sucks. But it's a grind. Like, if this game's meant to be a grind, it's meant to be a grind. Nothing's ever gonna fix that. Like, I've played Diablo for years. That's how it is. You want this one piece of armor, you're gonna get 8 others that you don't need, but you're just gonna happen. What I want to see is just more content based on just different shit. Like, I know they're re-releasing more episodes of the story in the future. Like, because I finally finished the story on normal and hard, and I've been waiting for the next chapter to come out. They
Yeah.
do things like that, just like more sub stories, stuff like that.
Yeah, we'll see how they do it. I think that they should start re-releasing more story more quickly. I understand that the process to actually make the story, but I don't feel like the story's that relevant at all, to be honest. Like, I'd be fine if they just made like a black screen and I can just skip the black screen. I don't think. Do you watch the story? Like, per mission?
I read it all, but that's because I've watched through the
Mhm.
anime about like 15 times now. So I actually like to see, like, oh wow, this is pretty on par to the manga and anime.
Yeah. So, but I mean, like, I understand that they don't want to flood us with too many orbs. They gotta give us time to. I know that they want to spread it out, but I mean, at the end of the day, I guess it is what it is. Do you have any closing statements? Like, anything else to say?
Not really anything to say, but a question. If there's a character you'd want to see made that hasn't been made or reworked yet, who would it be?
Bankai Kisuke.
Bankai Kisuke, that's understandable.
Bankai Kisuke, yeah. That's the that or Mugetsu Form Ichigo. I think I've been wanting Mugetsu Form Ichigo for too long.
That's perfectly understandable.
Yeah. Thank you for joining, dude. I appreciate it.
Yes, no problem, man. Have a good night.
You too. Alright, so we got time for one more. First one to talk, I guess, in chat. Let me see. Alright, Mysterion, you're you need to talk though. Oh, hold up, wrong person. Mysterion. Alright. And then he leaves. This is exactly why I don't pick you, Mysterion, because you literally leave every time I bring you in. Okay, Akana says he wants to talk, but he's not in Discord chat, so rip. Alright.
What's up?
How you been, man?
How you been? I've been good. Sorry for that ping earlier.
Nah, you're good. But so, how you been, dude? I haven't talked to you in maybe a year, bro.
I've been chilling, honestly. Like, I'm hardly on Discord. Only for, like, my friends and stuff. And I barely play Bleach.
So you don't, like I said, like I was gonna say, like I barely talk to you nowadays, and I know that you really
Your mic's cutting out. Hold on. Let me turn on my data.
I'm talking about how it was before. Reminds me how easy it is now farming. Yeah, it's a lot easier to farm nowadays than compared to back then. It's actually quite impressive to see the changes that have happened in BBS if you think about it in the terms of like 1 year. It's pretty crazy. Let me see. He said he was gonna. Oh, he got kicked out of this stuff. I'm sorry, I don't know why that was happening. Let me see. All right. Mr. Andy, there?
Yeah, hello?
Hey, what's up? No, and then they leave chat again. What the hell? All right, let me bring Dayquil back while you fix up what's going on.
My bad.
All right, no, you're good. So you're one of the people who used to play quite often. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
And so why did you quit? What's your experience? And oh my God, why is everyone leaving? My mic. But yeah, I mean, just because your mic's messed up, I don't see why you would. What do you call it?
Hey, my bad. I don't know what's going on.
Alright, so yeah, like I said, you're one of the people who used to play a lot. You're definitely one of my OG subscribers, like that's for sure.
Yeah.
But so what are your thoughts on the game? Like, how can you give a backstory about like how like when you started playing, pay to play, free to play, all that?
All right, for sure. I started back like I want to say, or last year around Christmas time, and I didn't really spend money on the game until the what's it called? The Valentine's banner came out, and that's like when I started dropping a lot of money.
I'm talking about. You're talking about Momo, Rukia, and Meliel, right? Okay.
And after I didn't get the character I wanted, which was on Momo, I got Rukia. I was like, damn, whatever's. And I stopped spending money until the what's it called? The manga came out. Then I dropped like another $30 on it. I didn't get anything, and like that's when I was like, oh, this game is kind of getting boring because there's nothing to like play for at this point. Instead of like maxing characters, PvP is getting boring. It's repetitive. It's just same people, broken, annoying, and just full burn. So that's when like I started like giving up the game. I only like log on now.
You didn't have these characters, right?
No.
Okay. Now how did step ups treat you? Like this year's step up, this last step ups.
Pretty trash, honestly. Like I got no characters. I got no banners actually. I got 2 dupe and annoyance and I was done. Like 1,000 orbs.
Damn. And you got destroyed?
Yeah.
Jesus. And that's what, step 5? You didn't do step 6?
No, I went up to step 7. No, I went to step 6, and that's where I got my dupe.
Shit. Damn, dude. But and I'm assuming you don't really care too much for PvP no more, just because.
No, I'm like in 6th heat right now.
Okay.
7.
So, what would you like to see change in this game? Like, what would get you excited to play this game again?
Fuck, like an end game to grind for, something that's worthwhile.
Okay, I see. Yeah, and is that it? Like, you have anything else to say?
No.
No? Alright, man. Well, thank you for joining, dude. I appreciate it. You got anything else?
Yeah, no problem.
No more final statements, nothing?
No, it was good talking to you, actually. I haven't heard you in a while.
Yeah, man. Keep in touch, dude. Like, I try to respond when I can to, like, messages and shit. Alright, bro.
Yeah.
See ya.
Alright, peace.
Alright. Don't spam press connect. Alright. Hello?
Okay, hello?
Hey, what's up?
Oh, hi. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. I don't know you're a female. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So,
Sorry
you wanna... No, you're good. You're good. I get it. Like, I'm in a... This is a private... This is like a completely private chat. Like, I don't think that anyone can actually see this chat. That's why I banned... Well, not banned. That's why I destroyed the mods and shit for now. So, what's your background in this game? Like, how long... I know you've been playing for a long time. Are you pay to play, free to play?
About a year. I pay, like, the packs and stuff. I don't really... yeah. Just the packs.
So how'd you do in the step-ups? Like, how many auras did you do? Like, did you get anything?
Yeah, like 3K. I did well. I got Kenpachi and his Yachiro, the bad one.
The bad one.
But,
I'm sorry. It's always funny to hear. Yeah, the shaft, the bad one. This and that. Oh, it's too good.
but after that, I was but disappointment.
Yeah, no, I hear you. And like, do you like this Yachiro? Like, have you played with her? Like, I hear she's not bad. She's just not.
She's
Toshiro.
a link. Like,
She's.
I don't like.
Oh shit! You have Toshiro, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, she's a link then. Damn. So, what would you like to see change in this game?
Well, just like I wish if you at least put money in the game, you get something for it, and not just get fucking Yami on a seasonal ticket, like what happened to me on Christmas. Like
I got my I actually got my 5th Yumi Chica from that seasonal ticket.
Yeah, I saw. I actually probably cried with you on the
Yeah.
inside.
I mean, he's 5 out of 5. He's a really good character.
He has weakening.
Oh my god. Yeah, you know Haas has weakening. Fucking K-Lab, like, especially with how they hit me with their special every fucking year. Me personally, I've having a lot of annoyances with this game. Like, honestly, if it wasn't for Malaysia, I probably wouldn't even be playing this game anymore. Like, it's taken me about 3,000 to 6,000 orbs to get the character I want every now and then, which is kind of annoying.
Oh yeah, tell me about it. Like every time there's a gacha coming up, I always just want one character, and it always takes me at least 3K to get what I want. Always. I never get it on first go.
Do you ever pay for the potion packs or like the 585 for like $80 pack?
Only once, but it was too expensive. I can't really do it anymore. And I did that with discount orders, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I'm the same way. Honestly, the 700 that I spent for Kenny, I wish that I made it fucking, what do you call it? I wish that it was all Malaysian. And what's funny is a lot of people are saying like, oh, it's like, yeah, but then you'd get banned, and I'm like, yeah, but then I'd have 30,000 orbs instead of 6,000. So, like, I don't think I. Go ahead.
Is you'd get banned, but you have 3k orbs. But then, like, what if a like seasonal comes out, and like you're like, fuck, I can't buy it. So it's like, you kind of have to.
Yeah, but then it's just, then it's just like, it's like, oh, I guess I can't spend another $500 for cuck multis. You see, that $700 that I spent literally was for 4K, like 4-star fodder, like.
5 out of 5 Yumi Chica though.
And Ikaku. And Tsukishima. And I had 0 Rukias before step ups, and like I always wanted her, like when she first came out. And let me go to my Rukia. Let me see. Go here. Strong attack cooldown. Soul Reaper. Wait, why did that show up? Oh, killer. Oops. There we go. Yeah, and then like I have a 5 out of 5 like Rukia. Now it's too much. But what would you like to see change in this game aside from just like better because you said you wanted like better rates to actually get something decent, especially if you pay money, which I agree with.
Yeah, well, I guess like more potions too, because like you get fucking 6 just for doing like a 5-minute run, and I can't keep doing that. It just fucking gets on my nerves. Like, I don't have time for that, and I don't think it's worth. I think you should at least get like 20, and that's being like a little bit greedy.
I don't think that's greedy at all, to be honest. You need, what, 2,250 potions to actually get a character to max link slots to begin with. And even then, that only makes the character more viable by maybe 1 or 2 months, considering it takes, I want to say, maybe like 20 hours of actual gameplay to get that many potions, right?
Yeah, well, I haven't even finished it in link slot at all. Like, the best I have is a Fullbring Ichigo that's 550, so...
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, now we all know how I got my link slot potions, so I'm not gonna delve into that here, but it is what it is, man. I can't be dealing with this game sometimes. But yeah, do you have any closing statements? Let's see if I can get one more person in here.
Fuck K-Lab. Sorry.
Fuck K-Lab. Alright, thank you for joining, I appreciate it.
Bye.
Alright, take care. Alright, I got time for one more. Let's see, who do we get? It looks like Steel Star is gonna be it. Shaq wants in. Shaq. Oh, where's Shaq? Shaq's not even in VC though. Like, the fuck, how am I supposed to... I can't pull anybody in who's not in here. Arale? Oh, alright, hold on, let me see. I'll do Arale. Hey, what's up, Arale? How you doing, bro?
Doing good. What's up, man? Sorry if you hear my heater.
Ah, you're good. Alright, so... you want to give a background to you playing this game, dude?
I've been playing since the English release of the game, since
day
1. At this point right now, it's getting kind of stale. I'm still trying to like find ways to have fun with it.
Trying to find ways to have fun with it.
Yeah.
Case in point, you're Arale, right?
Yeah, like I'm just like
your baby Nell.
Slotting OG Orihime.
Fucking hell, bro.
As usual.
Oh man, Jesus. But what changes would you like to see in this game? Like, what do you want to see change in this game?
I would like to see like being like developed better, because the way how they did with Unohana Yachiru, they way too overpowered. But I want to see like, you know, characters that are like balanced but also powerful at the same time. Kind of like how which is like Tag Team Koga, you know?
Yeah, I was gonna say more. I think Koga's a little bit busted, to be honest. Like in terms of PvP, he's busted. But for me personally, like a balanced character would be, case in point, Gin, Shinji,
Yeah.
Hogyoku Aizen's very powerful, but he's not broken. White Zangetsu is a very good unit without flurry. Like, I'm surprised that they actually made that character as good as he is. Yeah. Yeah, so I think that they could definitely make characters balanced. Like, they need to figure out exactly what goes on, because they make all these characters really bad for PvP, but like, the majority of the game is PvE to begin with, and they can't even make some of these characters fun. Like, a lot of these characters are absolute fucking garbage. Like, look at Yachiru, even Mysterion's like, she's a Link, like, straight up. Like, everyone says that she's a Link. The bad one, the shafted one. Like, I haven't heard this much disrespect to a character since manga Byakuya got cucked. And even then, Byakuya at least he's still relevant. I don't think many people actually really run Yachiru, you know?
The main issue I see as of right now is there's so many characters being developed, but if you look at characters like Unohana Yachiru, what's his name, Sajin, and Blue Kenny, Poise, and if you look at Manga Kenny, but Frenzy Poise, like, these are characters that, like, you know, are extremely overpowered. And for instance, like for White Zangetsu, he was overshadowed because majority of the people have Sajin. Like, you know, go with Sajin over him, which is why, like, characters with like Flurry Poise is like overshadowing majority of the characters, which is why another thing, like, Ishin isn't a good character too.
Yeah, Ishin,
like,
he's alright, but
yeah, Ishin's alright. It's just, why, like, if you're going to, like, you use a speed unit, why would you use Ishin over Blue Kenny, who's way better, you know?
Yeah, it is what it is. So, you have any closing statements? I think that this is gonna be the last one. We just hit the 3-hour mark.
1,400 orbs on the accessory gacha and only got 2 gold chappies.
But you did 400 orbs? You did 400 orbs? Oh, wait, you said 400 orbs for 2 golds? That's awesome, dude.
No, I did 3,400.
Oh, 3,400. Yeah, I did 3,500 before I got my first gold.
Yeah, like, I just want to, like, I just wanted to let people know, don't summon with orbs on the accessory gacha, just go with RNG for the tickets.
Yeah, if you summon on the accessory gacha, do like a YOLO single every other day. Like, don't go ham, don't think that you're guaranteed anything. You absolutely are not guaranteed anything in that shit.
That's how I used to be.
Yeah, it took me 7,000 orbs to get my second gold chappy after my first one, after like 30... It was like 3,500 orbs, then it was like 6,800 orbs for my second. Yeah, but like, you could get lucky, you could get unlucky. That's how the game is, unfortunately. But that's all the time I got right at the moment. Thank y'all for joining me. Thank you, Raleigh. I appreciate it, bro. I'm gonna make the mod ranks in a bit. Alright, dude. Thank you.
Baby.
Baby, yeah, this fucking guy. Alright, I appreciate you guys for joining me. It's been a long stream. I'm glad that I was able to talk to a bunch of you guys. I'm probably gonna be chilling in Discord for a bit after the fact. So feel free to join the Discord. Link is down in the description below. And this stream is definitely going to go live in public. I want people to see this, if anything. And yeah, I guess it is what it is. Y'all know this guy's grind on. Catch me up, hit me up, stay blessed, y'all. I wish y'all the best of luck in your summons. Depending on, like, hopefully y'all don't get cucked anywhere near as much as some of us. You know what I'm saying? I don't want anybody. I don't like people getting cucked. It is what it is. But Persona stream next? Nah, dude, it's 12 o'clock. If anything, I'll stream like Dragon Ball Fighters and stuff like that. Play a little bit of that. But I'll leave it at that. Stay blessed, y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one.